Let's see, are we live? I believe we are live. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fusspod Gaming. My name is of course Caleb, and I am here bringing you some more AI the Somnium files, and I think this is going to be the conclusion of AI the Somnium files NirvanA initiative. I know it's been weeks and weeks in the making. We've been on this game for like months now at this point, but here we are. Last stream we finished 2 routes rather explosively out of nowhere. It was the Gen and Amame route, which, you know, yikes on all accounts for that one. I feel bad for everyone involved, and it literally ended on a downer. Just completely just cut to credits, we're done here. And then of course the Lien and Kizuna route, which was at least a bit more upbeat. It looked like they got a happy ending, so good for them. But here we are, we're going to see the true conclusion to NirvanA initiative, and I still have no idea who the actual killer is because Terror apparently died. We learned that Uru Sumizuki was Terror and he died. So who's been killing all these people since that point? Who knows? But before we continue on, I would just like to thank our most recent subscriber on YouTube, hashtag RobloxLifeBest, question mark. Of course, our last follower on Twitch, Digital Wolf, and of course, can't forget Cartuva with the $6 donation. Thank you guys all so much. We've had quite the influx of new subs recently, so thank you guys. Welcome aboard. As usual, we always appreciate your support. If you're not already a subscriber, hey, don't be afraid to do so. Shameless plug. And let's jump right back into it and see if we can figure out who has been doing all the killing. I mean, obviously, I guess it could be...
An ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
Who is this?
The SAT, the Special Assault Team.
Dante? That body. My father found it.
Yeah. That was a rough route for everyone involved. Okay. But we unlocked the route. Now this is the route where Kizuna was captured again. So this is the one where we found Terror in the warehouse. He was blackmailing Ryuki and saying, "I'll kill Tama if you don't do anything." Tokiko was also somehow alive in this route. Yeah, very confusing. We found the other half of Andes Komeiji, which we still don't understand how that got there. Yeah, and we found Terror, and he had the half face of Jin Furue. So somehow, at some point, there's a split where Terror dies? Or something. I guess we'll figure it out. But let's start the investigation. Yeah. Guess we're going to Marble. Last. Ooh. The golden route.
Oh, you came. Good. Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks?
How did you know?
You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings.
Are we in a dream?
That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward. Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
It's Uru.
Right. Uru.
Uru Sumizuki.
We know he killed at least 3 people.
He killed Jin Furue, Tokiko, and I think Chikara? So that's 3.
Jin Furue,
Right.
Chikara Horadori,
Right.
Andes Komeiji.
Oh, okay, it's Komeiji, not Tokiko. So then, Tokiko is not dead?
But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Maybe she faked her death? Though how and why and when? Why did Terror kill them? For the NirvanA initiative.
That's right. The NirvanA initiative. The loony plan to have humans
Loony,
reach
come
moksha.
on.
That's why Uru killed the three of them. We can put aside the little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference.
Yeah, the 6 years.
The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart. Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in.
It was a weird transplant situation where he and another victim ended up having the same DNA because the only thing they could recover were from organs that had been transplanted from Uru Sumizuki into Jin. So they mistook whose body was whose because of that. It was a weird, convoluted... and he had face transplant surgery as well. So it was literally a weird, convoluted situation.
6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furuwei's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's.
Right.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person.
That doesn't explain any other victim.
But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those three? You have good intuition. You might already know.
Because Tokiko made miracles happen. Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating. Professor Brown created a time machine. The timeline was not in the correct order. Well, we know they weren't hallucinating because there were bodies that were found, and investigators had them verified. So it wasn't just those two. We can rule that out. Tokiko made miracles happen. Moving on. Professor Brown created a time machine. I mean, I love Back to the Future. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good Back to the Future story. That doesn't seem to be correct. Let me just throw that one out there. The timeline was not in the correct order. I don't actually know what that means. The timeline was, like, as in the actual timeline of events is messed up? Or are we literally saying, like, no, someone messed with the timeline? Like a time travel thing. Or like an alternate reality thing. I'm gonna go with that one, because I don't know.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this. This is the timeline that you actually experienced.
Huh?
The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
What does that mean?
You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present.
What does that actually mean, though? Like, I'm not sure I understand what the twist here is. We experienced events out of order? Because if that's what they're saying, if this is literally like a... You've been jumping around as if it's like... I don't know, just like random... It's like, okay, now you're over here, now you're over there, now you're over here. That is not great in terms of trying to understand what is actually happening.
In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here.
To be honest, I don't actually know what that means. What are they implying? What do you mean you're jumping back and forth between past and present? Like, literally? So she's a time traveler, or your experience, like, you as a player, you're experiencing things out of I don't actually know.
Now do you understand?
No.
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here.
So it wasn't time travel. We literally just found them the next morning, even though every time we find their other half, it says, hey, 6 years have passed. What? This goes... as far as I'm aware, this goes against literally everything we know. Like, none of the characters seem to indicate, hey, it's the next morning. You found their other half. They say, oh no, 6 years have passed. I wonder how they preserved the body. That's what they say. They don't say, oh, only a day has passed. What?
In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart.
And yet, when we found the other halves, she was... I don't know what's going on.
They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
It was only a day apart. That's the explanation. True flowchart. What? This is a chart that's the flow of the story in chronological order. The true flowchart can be checked from menu. Okay. Mizuki. Played as Ryuki 6 years ago. That can't be right, because Mizuki was not 12 at this point. She looks identical. So she just didn't change her look at all in 6 years? She just has looked like that since she was 12? Cool. Okay, that's the explanation. Got it. This is not what I was expecting as the explanation. I have to admit. I have to admit. It's not what I was expecting. And that's when we snuck into Horodori. Which... Okay. Thinking back on it, there were times where we would encounter Ryuki, and he would be like, I have to be on this case. I have to do it. I'm on the trail, man. And then he sort of goes off and disappears and does his own stuff in the story. Which would apparently be him going off and actually investigating. And everyone's like, yo, Ryuki, you got some issues, bro. You need to address them. Yada, yada, yada. And that's when we play as him during those periods. So it would make a little bit of sense intervening, but this is... I don't want to say it's a retcon, but it feels bizarre that they're just like, no, it wasn't time travel, silly. It was just we were telling you the events out of order, so you thought it was 6 years in the future, but you only thought that because Mizuki looked different, didn't you? Isn't that silly of you to assume that? To assume that she as a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old look identical? How silly, gamer. You shouldn't have thought of it that way. Making assumptions. Okay then, that's the explanation. So it is. Alright then,
Anyway,
Mama.
that's just my genius analysis.
Genius.
Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko?
And when did that happen now? Now I'm confused. Now I'm like, okay, when did she die? Because apparently she died relatively recently, like within the past 24 hours or something.
Jin,
Who knows at this point?
Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half.
Right. I guess Mama's gonna kill Uru and Tokiko in the next month or so based on whatever's happening. Who knows what's gonna happen at this point?
But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th.
Right.
Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko?
Mama, at this point, I am lost. I have no idea who could kill anyone at this point. Because now that the timeline is so tangled, it's like, who knows what happened? It was actually Moma Kumakura who killed them all. Being,
Well, I'm sure this mess will be
watch it be
cleared up
Iris or
soon.
something.
By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freya. So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
That was ominous. Oh. You okay there? Seizure? What was that?
Uh-huh. Who was I just talking to? Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink.
She's having a moment.
It's awfully cold tonight.
Well, okay then. Good job, Mama. You're a genius. You've explained it to us exactly, and now we're all confused. Hey, it's Mizuki 2. And Mizuki 1. Is this 8 years in the future, or 17 years in the past, or where are we
Hey,
now?
About Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay? Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Okay. Kizuna went missing last night around 11. Richichi and her father contacted me. Right. Called my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her at Iowa.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes.
Oh. I thought our Mizuki was the original.
But our DNA isn't exactly the same. My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me.
Oh, that's gotta sting.
Don't say it like that.
I was raised at Iowa too?
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out.
Oh.
The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places, but we are both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar.
They didn't even change the name? Why? Oh, also, sorry guys, forgot to change the overlay. Oops. There we go. Now you can see the masked woman in full.
So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis.
Oh, and that's where the Kizuna thing came from.
They
Gotcha.
called you Mizuki.
What happened after I arrived at Iowa?
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments.
It's messed up, man.
I don't think you remember. But they did terrible things.
Maybe it's better she doesn't remember.
I
You know
remember
what I mean?
getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Oh my god.
My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9 and you were 3. Shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family.
Right.
But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were
The
adopted
Chieda
by
family.
the Chiedas.
Gotcha.
I spent the next 6 years there, up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see.
Makes sense. Although, isn't it really, really weird that someone who looks identical to Mizuki also becomes friends with Kizuna, and she's just like, big sis, and never like elaborates on that, never is like, oh yeah, I remember you from Iowa, and there was this girl who looked just like you, who lived in our house for 6 years. Never explain that, just be vague about it, and make inside jokes to yourself about big sis. Very bizarre.
That's why she called me Big Sis.
What about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Oh, okay. Okay. She's Boss's daughter. Boss keeps talking about her daughter who no one has ever met, and it's like, oh, Boss, you got a daughter? I didn't know. She's like, well, she's adopted, and, you know, she's getting older now, and... Yeah, come on. The side characters in this story are very uncommunicative with their closest friends. It seems to be a trend. Yeah, I agree, Nadra. It's everywhere in this
Do
game.
you mean Shizue Kuranushi, Boss? Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think
Interesting.
that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that.
Why did Boss adopt you?
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy. So she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me.
I think Boss is just unable to convey feelings or emotions without it being caged in like, oh, you'll do something for me. Where it's like, no, we all know what you're really doing here. You're a big softie, you just can't admit it.
Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss.
Wait, 6 years ago? What?
Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her.
Wait, is that the explanation? Wait. Hang on, let's go back a few steps. 6 years ago, you were hired as a super secret. So is that why you... Is that the explanation for why Mizuki looks 18 6 years ago? Because we weren't actually playing as the Mizuki we know. We were playing as her? Is that what this is? Is that how they explain it?
She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi, which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Really? So Dante doesn't even know that there is a clone of his daughter figure?
Ryuki?
Or the original,
Why?
I suppose? And that his daughter figure is the clone?
I wonder.
About February 6 years ago.
It's like I told you, I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute.
Oh yeah. Okay, so she does have an AI ball as well. She's got a prosthetic AI eye.
Then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
I asked her about what happened back then. She told me details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th... Right, we were led all over. We synced with Gen. We went down to Horodori basement. And then, 2 days later, we found Komeji's other half. We synced with Terror.
You have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone.
Back when he was Uru Sumizuki.
If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago.
Right.
But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral.
Right.
The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
Why were you hiding your identity?
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko.
Isn't that
I
better?
didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband,
Oh my god.
get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least.
I see. Well, why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point.
That is fair. After the last game, it's like, I'm pretty sure normal life's off the table. Like, her parents both died in horrifying situations. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about that.
Maybe that's true.
By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name.
But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute?
I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit.
Oh, that's why they saw... Oh, so it really was us on the table in the Somnium.
And
as a
you
rabbit.
remember what they called us at Iowan, right?
You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki.
Yeah.
Is that what I called you?
No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me Bibi.
Bibi?
Yeah. Bibi, huh?
That's cute.
Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
Well, then what are we supposed to be
Good
doing?
point.
There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Tons! How are we going to solve this?
Follow me. I want to show you something.
Oh boy. Is it another bombshell?
What is it?
Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, Bibi.
Okay, that's cute. Oh god. This game, man. I mean, the first game had some twists, but I could understand them. You know what I mean? Like, I could parse them in my head. There's just a lot going on. Oh my god. Dante, get out of the Gen suit now. Oh god.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Jeez, just relax.
I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here?
That's a good
And
question.
one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Oh, now she asked. Although, the reason she didn't ask before was apparently because it wasn't her, it was a different Mizuki, and it was actually 6 years ago, but you thought it was 6 years in the future. So, surprise, surprise, that's why she didn't ask. Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
What is going on? What is this? Oh, my God. What a visual.
Okay.
Look at this
think I
motley
kinda
crew.
get
Oh, my God. This is what we
6
got to
years
work
ago,
with,
Date
folks.
lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he got captured by Terror, but managed to escape.
Right,
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
right. And then he dressed up as Gen for a
5
while.
days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
My voice reaches Date's brain right now. That's because there is a receptive device in his left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. It's the same for Mizuki Kuranushi. She hears my voice too. Mizuki Kuranushi's kind of odd. I'll just call her BB. That's cute. Leon, how you doing, buddy? Why are you here?
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
My old pal?
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th. It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
About BB.
I've known her for a long time.
It's been bugging me that everyone Mizuki associates with seems to know more about what's happening, and we're just super unhelpful and reticent the whole time. Yep. That is pretty much this game in a nutshell. Everyone's just super unhelpful. Mizuki's running around with no information. Everyone else has tons of information, and they won't share it with her because of reasons.
She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Gotcha.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB?
The snow isn't letting up.
Don't change the subject.
Why do you
time is
ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
I heard you went missing.
I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I
You ran off.
plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
So they still got their happy ending, even in this timeline, which is funny.
And that's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you
Even though this isn't their
two-
route.
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Did you tell Riichi?
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
At this point,
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years.
why didn't you tell
I
me?
never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
Oh my god. Say that 3 times fast.
It's so confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. ...
And
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
no, don't.
Still, just as confusing.
Oh my god. Mizuki is BB's clone. Date already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Leon don't know this yet. They think they are just sisters. Well, maybe that's for the best. Are you okay?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Oh my god. Give it a rest. Let me just say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
Well, you are sort of supposed to be her father figure, so probably.
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Welcome back, Date.
Aw. I think that is a throwback to the end of the Mizuki route in the first game. That's sweet.
But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
You know that voice actor was throwing his voice out on that line in the recording studio. Who's the corpse in the freezer?
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse
I'm already
you.
confused, Date. Don't hold back on me now. Why are you pretending to be?
I know that Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
Okay.
But why do you still look like that here?
Yeah, take it off,
Horadori
dude.
Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on him.
Why did you reveal your
I'm gonna
identity?
be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their NirvanA initiative.
What do you know about
So
it?
first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Why would you contact her before your own daughter? Like, come on now, man.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
Right. Okay, so that literally... Okay, so that is the explanation. Was that Mizuki was not the one who we thought she was. It's not the original. Well, I guess it technically is the original. It was BB, is what I'm trying to say. That's BB. And the person that we were playing as in the past was actually BB. So why do they dress the same? It's just a pure bait and switch. How dare you do this to me, video games?
Basically.
Stupid perverted porno man collecting old man. Also my adoptive father. Ugh. Agreed. When did you find out about the corpse in the freezer?
Last night. Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse. And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew.
Oh boy. BB.
BB. What?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that
Just
name.
wanted to... Where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine. I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
No. Well, he might be with Amame, but it could be anywhere.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
15?
It's half.
Oh, they're gonna show her the bald side? Yep. And this is where she collapsed suddenly, and we were like, what's wrong with her? It's like, oh, it's her heart gave out because she's BB, not regular Mizuki.
So, finished reading the file.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this story, man.
Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin Furue.
Oh, right. It's hard to keep track of whose is whose.
That's what he really looks like.
Because of the face-swapping nonsense.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror.
Right.
He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
Okay. You changed?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing.
Are Leon and Kizuno okay? They aren't here.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were going to think hard about where to go.
About Jin.
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all.
He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru.
Right, that was his parents being crazy.
Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin.
So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will?
I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
When did you get
Only
here?
a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuno down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
How did you find out?
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco?
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
Yo, a new one?
He's pretty shy.
Oh, come
He doesn't
on.
talk much.
At least have him say hi.
Like someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well.
Oh, of course she would, because Iba went to live with Boss after Date went away. Well, even before Date went away, because Date was being weird. So she went to live with Boss, who of course BB was also living with at the time. So of course they know each other. That's very bizarre. And Iba, of all people, does not share this information?
We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye, but he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Iba. But Iba and Date
had split by then.
Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time, and I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Oh, it's the server nonsense. That's... that's more than that. What? How can she not remember any of that? That's such a long period of time to lose. How many... Oh, God. Oh, God, my brain...
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kind of sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Iba's just like, nothing to say. Why were you fighting?
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
No, it was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba was still in your left eye.
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
God, Dante. What happened up until
I
that?
wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister, and about the hidden safe.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mame, right?
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A
Mame Doi.
Really? I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somazuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
That's so messed up, man.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
Okay. At some point, don't you, like, try to use makeup to fix the seam and, like, dye your hair? Why did they transplant the hair follicles as well? I don't think they needed to do that, but okay.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
After all that.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
Interesting, poetic justice, I suppose?
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare again.
And because those were... So that is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Okay. Oh, crap. Oops. That's just it.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the NirvanA initiative, right?
Right, he wanted to reach Moksha.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the NirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it, on the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
Say truth is stranger than fiction, but this is something else. Yeah, sure is nature.
That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice.
Maybe it was
Uru
recorded.
should have been dead.
It was recorded.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Yeah.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means
the main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah,
Where?
it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
Okay.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the NirvanA initiative.
When, where, how? We are completely in the dark.
We are no
Why
closer
don't you
to
ask the
solving this.
culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the NirvanA
But
initiative?
who?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
Who would kill Uru and Tokiko? And for what
We don't
purpose?
have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Hologram?
Open sesame!
Good job,
Marco,
Dante.
please.
Oh, come on.
What is this?
Do you like it? Erotic, isn't it?
How is this in any way erotic?
Secret.
Much more erotic
Room?
than watermelon splitting.
Let's get going. Yeah.
Yeah. Mizuki, our Mizuki, is lost. Completely lost. No idea what's going on. And that's why she is a surrogate for the player. She's in the same boat we are. I can definitely get it. I think I'm understanding what's going on here. It's just wow. Wow. And I thought the twist from the last game was wacky. This is some wacky stuff. Oh my god, this is the one that was destroyed 6 years ago. There's 2 underground bases that look identical. Oh my god.
What does this mean?
As if it could
It means
get
exactly
more
what you see.
convoluted.
There are 2 cathedrals?
And they look
That's right.
identical.
Mizuki, look.
So when the elevator's taking you down, it goes down one way,
Yuki.
and then it goes down this way for the other
I'm
one.
here too.
Oh, it's Tama.
Tama.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Oh my god. What is going on? What? About
Do you
Ryuki.
hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs. 6 years ago,
Oh right, that was with Tama.
It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop
So
you.
that's what the rubber
That's
bullets
why-
were? Oh my god. What an explanation. I shot at you
see.
because I wanted you to live a
You
normal
shot
life.
Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
That's the explanation. Are you serious? She seems a little pissed. This is just insanity, eh, Dante? 2 cathedrals?
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
Oh my god, I was joking about the elevator.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nice building is the east one. You can take the elevator up.
You could take the... Oh, oops. Oh my god. Why are you... Are you okay?
He appears to at least be breathing.
Might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Oh my god, Tama. This is not the time. He can hear
This
you.
has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that?
He didn't really...
Yeah, Terra detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him.
Okay.
He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
Is that it? Okay.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
Yeah, he was gonna kill Tama. I mean, it's okay to still feel pissed at him. It's just... You'd probably do the same in his position. Just be aware of that.
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
Oh.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
He's ashamed of it,
You should
though.
know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terra's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Yep. Thomas crying. About Kizuna?
I heard. So she eloped, huh? Had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Okay. Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse in Tokiko's file?
He did, yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
Oh my god. What does this mean? What is the purpose of two cathedrals? I don't get it.
Ryuki...
Oh, because they
you
have
made
to
a
explain
mistake.
somehow how the
But lying
timeline
around
works.
here and all your misery isn't going to fix
With the
anything.
Christian crossing.
If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
That is a good motivational speech. Though I don't know, Ryuki does not seem to be in good shape.
Mr. Date. Everyone.
Just let it out. Let it out.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
I mean, yeah, if someone shot me and it made my heart condition worse, I'd definitely be pissed at him. Definitely.
Okay.
That's a big complication to life. Though, when you see him there, it's like, come on. He hates himself more than you hate him. Okay, everything on the local network. Received everything, as well as the... Oh yeah, now everyone has an AI except Date. Everyone's got those little... I still want to hear from Marco. I want to hear a voice.
Okay. So, first thing on the agenda is stopping the NirvanA initiative.
We have absolutely no idea how to do
where,
that.
How? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the NirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order.
Oh boy.
First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Right. Bats 490. Oh, I have to actually talk.
Uru created 3 videos.
Bats
QR
490.
video, NirvanA trial, and
Oh, no.
NirvanA X. The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing.
Oh,
the
the
NirvanA
second
trial.
one. The NirvanA
It
trial.
was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of NirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like Bats 490 in the NirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
TC Purge.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance.
Oh.
It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip.
Forgot about
Can
that.
you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it.
Oh.
And he can't spread it
Okay,
either.
well, good.
Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread.
Okay.
Not to mention the neurons
Hang
that are
on.
damaged can't be repaired.
Before we go any further, are we... So, all of Ryuki's mental issues up to this point where the screen would just go crazy and he'd go... And you just see, like, kanji essentially written where regular text is and you hear static and all this stuff. That's just him having contracted TC Purge and hallucinating? That's what that was. So since this timeline effery happened, are we sure that the entire world isn't already hallucinating? Could be, Nature, could be. So Ryuki developed resistance to it. So did Terror infect someone with it? And then they started killing? And that's how the Uru and Tokiko ended up dead? Because
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss,
oh yeah,
hallucinations.
it was bad.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. Wow. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I see.
That's what that is?
These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words,
Weird.
Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now. To raise the curtain on the main event.
Main event.
think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
Oh, really?
Like TC Purge on the warhead.
We
The
already knew that.
rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
So he's literally trying to infect people with a madness disease or disorder, so that when everyone goes mad, it will break down the simulation. Oh.
Even if this
Okay.
NirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
Yikes. When is the plan going to happen?
The final video, NirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today.
Oh,
Iva, what time is it
good.
now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Where's it going to happen?
Well,
We don't know.
my guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I
Okay.
don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something Bibi said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue.
Right.
Right.
Well, in that case, there is one person.
Who is
I
it?
don't know if they're the culprit, but
Who?
they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before,
Oh, I'm
but
scared.
I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Is it a mame? Oh, God. Yo! The whole squad. Why is everyone so vague all the freaking time? Yeah, I know, Nature. They just can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves. Is it a mame? Is a mame the killer?
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Big sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin. I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault.
Don't tell me.
6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here. Shoma wasn't here. Only my father would have a corpse.
Mame told us that Jin's body was hidden under the floor, the same body half that was in the suitcase. Mame said that she'd take care of it. She brought it to Gen, and they stored it in the freezer, right? We heard that
Genny
from their
didn't
root.
do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
What? Terror is dead?
Yep. Someone killed him.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Mame,
You're coming
will you come with
downtown.
No, no! I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
Well,
the problem?
Well, we're the
We
police,
just want
so
to talk.
Wait, Amame,
don't really
did
have.
you kill Terror and Tokiko?
What are you saying?
No way.
Amame didn't kill anyone.
They seem pretty insistent about that. Who's that?
Sorry. I can't let you do that.
Listen,
I
bro.
came here to protect
You may be
Amame.
super strong, but there's
Dante,
two other super strong
if
people
only
in the
you didn't
room.
find the body in the freezer.
Again, she can't be prosecuted for that crime.
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years.
She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
But
True.
I just can't let you.
Why?
You're not making any sense.
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
He knows. He knows what she did. She did kill them. I bet she did.
Amame accepted every part of me. She saw me for who I was.
Why would she?
It wasn't out
well,
of pity or sympathy.
if she was
Her
infected,
accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing. I've never met anyone like her, and I need to care for her the way she's cared for me. I promise to protect Amame.
you can't protect
So
her
I
from
can't
an
let
investigation, dummy.
That's all the more reason then.
Yep.
If you really have those feelings for her,
If we do nothing, Terror will accomplish his mission.
A terrible virus is going to spread.
the world will devolve into chaos. No one will be safe.
Not even Amame.
No.
So you need to help us.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
Get out of the
Amame must
way.
know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
Get out the way, bro. And you.
I won't let you. She's my sister.
We're not here for that.
But I
She
have
could
a
just
bad
use her
feeling.
words and talk right now.
Bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her. I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away.
Well, if she's infected with the brain-rotting
I lost my
TC purge,
dad.
maybe she's,
You
like,
take Big Sis.
not of her right mind.
I'm When
Yeah,
I
he's
was
alone,
in first
though.
grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy. That's how I got into building things.
See, at least I can understand Shoma, right? Because Shoma lost his dad. All he's got left is his sister. So, if she did do something wrong and she was carted off to jail, 18 or not, he's still on his own, and that sucks to have no one else around. I mean, he'd still have Mizuki's.
Took me to
but
Robot Expos, bought me books and parts.
It's not the
And
same
she's
thing.
working hard to save money to send me to college. These last 6 years have been hell.
Yep.
It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die, but she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy,
Big Sis always protected me. Now it's my turn to protect her. She's more important to me than my own life. So, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna have to kill me first.
Bro,
Shoma.
kill you. Relax, bro. This poor kid. This poor kid. The reason we want to talk to
Mame, you know something important, don't you? Something about the NirvanA initiative.
Spit it
and Terra.
out.
Maybe something about Tokiko. That's what we're here to find out.
She's the killer. Oh my god. February. About Kamichi.
Well,
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it. Terror killed Komeiji, your father.
Just come out with it.
Stands to reason that you absolutely despise Terror.
Are you saying she killed him?
That's ridiculous.
She didn't say anything.
5 days ago, on February 10th, did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mommy headed into Horadori Institute by
Forgot about
herself.
that.
I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
Well, she hasn't said anything, so she can't be lying if she hasn't said anything.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head. 3 days ago, on February 12th, he saw Tokiko threatening someone.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Could Tokiko have been threatening
Threatening
you,
her.
Amame?
Yep.
6 years ago, on February 13th, you saw Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
What happened back then? What did he say? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita. But in the Somnium, Mame said...
It was just some creepy thing about genocide.
Collected. Genocide.
Yep.
Which would mean you know something about the NirvanA initiative.
Spit it out. No one's
Do
saying
you
anything.
hate Terror? The man who killed your father?
Terror's plan is still ongoing. The NirvanA initiative, it's going to bring Nye's madness to the whole world. We need to talk to Mame in order to stop it. Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death?
Wow.
If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please, we need your help, Shoma.
Although Mizuki did go through the same thing with her own parents, right? So she actually can relate to him right now. Okay, guys, what
You
is going
finished that robot, right?
Oh, yeah.
You named it Robo-G, huh?
Yeah, it's the second one, like a second child, so I named him Robo-G.
Oh, and of course she would
He's
have
much
access
more
to it,
powerful than before.
so she
It
would
can carry
carry,
so much
she
more
would
weight than
take
the
it
previous
and use
model.
it to
Wait a minute, who cares?
carry the body out
Could
to
you
the
people
field.
just leave?
Because this is what was used to carry the other half of, was it Jin's body or Uru's body? One of their bodies out to the middle of the field.
We don't have much time. We need to do something about Shoma and Genny.
Did you get rid of the Cleone in the fridge?
No.
What? Did you get rid of the Cleone in the fridge? Okay.
What? The TC Purge? I told you already. I've developed a resistance to it.
What does that mean?
But your brain's neurons were still affected, right?
Yeah, but those symptoms are being held in check with some special medicine.
It's not mass-produced, so we can't give it to too many people, if that's what you're thinking.
Dang. Special medicine, huh? I mean... Hello? Oh my god.
Thermite bomb.
Oh my god.
What?
You're right.
It sure is.
Yo!
That little...
You going downtown? Bruh.
Hey, Shoma, what is this?
It's a
Bruh.
bomb. A thermite bomb.
Haha! Shoma.
I know that.
Then why did you ask?
Why is it here?
I made it.
You made it?
Thermite reactions are pretty simple. You can make one easily using common products.
Are you
But
crazy?
why did you make it?
Well, to get revenge for my dad. I wanted to get Terror.
Terror's
You were
dead.
going to use this on him?
Yeah, but I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
God damn it. You just made the situation so much worse.
Now you have to come
Let's
down
decide
to...
what to do about that later. Right.
What?
There is a more pressing issue.
Oh my god. That's pretty pressing. That's pretty pressing.
What are we going to do?
The two of them aren't going to budge.
I really don't want to do this. What if we have to use force?
No, you can't do this.
Yeah, I won't let you take Big Sis!
Genny, Shoma, that's enough.
Amame.
Finally, she speaks. She knows. She knows.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
You could argue that
You
if
sure?
it was due to
Yeah.
TC Purge,
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame,
it was like temporary insanity, you could probably
Let's
get
go.
some sort of plea off of that. Because even people who are being like blackmailed into crimes are sometimes are usually not held accountable for those crimes when it comes out that they're being blackmailed. As long as you're not like being blackmailed to shoot someone or something.
Is Ryuki gonna be okay? We left him there.
well, we had to.
We couldn't just leave the bomb unattended.
So you left Ryuki to keep an eye on things.
The bomb squad should be headed to Shoma's house right now.
They're gonna be like, what on earth is wrong with this kid?
It's quite a shock, though. Amame was the one who killed Uru and Tokiko.
We don't know that yet, but...
I never said that.
But she's suspicious as all hell, isn't she?
Yep.
Regardless of how suspicious she is, she should know something about the NirvanA initiative.
When Ryuki synced into her yesterday, he didn't find anything.
Do not worry.
Yes.
I received the Somnium data from Tama. Because we are returning for a second time, we should be able to go deeper than we did previously.
Oh god, I don't know if I want to go deeper.
We're ready to go.
I don't think I want to. Oh boy. The final Somnium.
I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
He tried to get it out real fast.
Oh my god, alright already. If you say it one more time, I'm gonna sock you.
Okay,
Even
okay.
Boss is like...
Let's begin.
Oh boy. Okay, so the final Somnium from the last game was a lot, so I'm hoping this isn't quite as insane as that one was, because quite frankly it took me more than a few tries to get the one from the last game. And the one from the last game basically revealed all of the big twists at that point, so I guess we'll see. Back in Sunfish Pocket. Oh, good. I'm afraid. I'm afraid already.
That's the TV.
Komeiji. Her father, which we didn't know before.
Welcome to the quiz show, Face to Face. I am your host, Andy's Komeiji.
Oh, right. That's what we did last time.
Quiz show.
But that was Ryuki.
It disappeared.
I don't know anything.
Huh?
Anything at all? Ever?
I really don't know.
Mame?
Mizuki, the data we got from Tama might come in handy. It's from when Ryuki synced with Amame.
Right. When we shared information at the cathedral earlier.
I extracted the evidence data that looked promising and converted it to a more usable format. Project this outward, and the structure of this Somnium world will waver and unveil hidden information.
Oh boy, new mechanics.
In other words, if we show Mame the intel we got from Tama, we'll get a reaction.
Okay.
Yes, but not just Amame. You can use the information to target many things in this Somnium.
Oh god.
So you're saying I can target, like, objects?
Correct.
If anything looks fishy, I'll try it out.
Well, let's just talk
The
to her.
details are under look. View the information there.
Okay.
According to Tama's info, in the previous sync, there was a quiz battle.
Yes.
This is the first stage, the scavenger quiz. Amame likes music and voices. She collected many different kinds of sounds. She became highly skilled in gaining information from sounds.
So that might mean that there's information in the sound of Mame Somnium.
During this sync, we should focus on the sound.
Okay.
This is Mame's Somnium from yesterday. Ryuki and Tama competed in a quiz battle to get this information. The information is as follows. Amame was often troubled, but when in doubt, she always chose the right option. When in doubt or when needing to hide something, she chose the option on the right. Thusly, all the occult quiz answers were on the right side.
So that wasn't just by chance.
This may be a common rule in Amame's Somnium.
Choose the right option.
This is information Ryuki and Tama
Memory
acquired
wound?
playing the Spot the Difference game in Amame's Somnium. Amame came across many wounded things. Important things. The heart, blood. She carries all of that damage inside. All the correct answers were bloodied or otherwise damaged when playing the Spot the Difference game.
Yeah.
So we should look out for damaged things during the sync.
Yes, let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
More information we got from Ryuki regarding Mame's sync. NirvanA, collected, genocide. Amame said these words.
She sure
It
did.
has to be about the NirvanA initiative.
Most likely.
Mame must know something.
Did you see his murderer, Terra?
This is the reason Ryuki decided to sink into Amame. According to the investigation, there was a high likelihood Amame saw Terror when she found Komeji's body, but this has not yet been confirmed. That's all of it.
Okay.
Looks promising for the investigation.
Yes. Let's use this wisely.
Now, Aiba.
Somnium scan.
Somnium scan, activate.
Okay, Volkman. That's funny. Oh god, 5. Oh god. Still going. Oh god. 8. Oh god. Okay, Amame knows info about the NirvanA initiative, but for some reason she's hiding it. Use the intel you got from Ryuki to find out. You
8
got it.
mental locks.
That's a
More
lot.
than usual.
That's a lot.
That shows how strongly she is willing to hide her secret.
Let's try talking to her first.
Yep. Currently, Amame has a secret in which she covers with a lie. Inspecting objects will make evidence appear. Check the evidence is pressing R2. You got it. Come here, Amame.
It's Amame. Amame, can you tell me what you know about the NirvanA initiative?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, that's
the
the
same
lie.
answer. It seems suspicious.
That's the lie.
According to the info Tama gave us, she has to know something.
Would you like to show her the evidence?
Hit her with the
It
evidence.
might cause
Bam.
a reaction.
Let's show her some evidence.
Listen, lady. When the truth is uncovered, the veil of lies crumbles. Okay. You.
It's Amame.
Show her some evidence.
How about what Amame said in yesterday's sync?
Let's confirm the details.
Okay.
She has to be talking about the NirvanA initiative.
Yes. We should show her this.
Right. Show time will be depleted. Show correct evidence. The current total time will be depleted. Look does not deplete time, so organize your information. Okay. Let's do it. Boom!
Amame, yesterday you said NirvanA, collected, genocide. Though it was in a dream. You were talking about the NirvanA initiative, correct?
It was just an internet rumor.
What site was it on?
It's a lie.
She's not saying anymore.
I would like to keep questioning her, but I don't think we have anything that can draw more out of her.
Let's check other locations.
Okay.
According to Tama,
the characteristics we are looking for are something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Well, the first mental lock was the Volkman, so let's check that. You!
A Volkman, a cassette tape player.
it's the one Mame always has on her.
Show some evidence. Information in sound. Genocide.
Why? It's Mame's voice.
The sound was distorted in the beginning. I was able to make out some words.
Okay.
Oh, it disappeared.
We got the evidence. It should be fine. It's not information she got from the internet.
Yeah, let's hit her with it.
Let's show Mame again.
Boom. Boom bam. Started having blank, the blank blank blank. The blank blank blank. Okay. What you said, and then she learned it from this.
Amame, You heard about the NirvanA initiative from someone. We have an idea of who that person was, but let's set that aside for now. In any case, you couldn't forget what you heard. In your dream yesterday, you said, NirvanA, collected, genocide, Amame. Answer me, what is the NirvanA initiative?
I don't know.
Intersection between the warp and left. That's where the scene can occur.
Okay. Good. I mean, that's the first lock. I don't know. A blank has no blank, even so, blank.
Stop!
Oh god. Okay, well. Good.
I don't know anything.
What's
Putting
this?
up walls.
This is Amame's defensive reaction. She really
There's a
wants to
man
hide
in a puddle
something.
of blood. Oh no, wait, the
However,
blood went away.
It appears to be permeable.
Nope, the blood's back.
We are one step closer. We should continue to evaluate how she reacts to get the information we are looking for.
Let's look
Okay.
around. Looks like a lot changed.
We are looking for
I'm pretty sure the torn up
something
pieces
related
were
to sound,
locked
something
too.
damaged, and right side only.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Let's look at the torn up pieces.
It is in pieces, but I can determine that this is some kind of occult magazine. This was not here before.
Why is it in pieces?
Piece it together.
A
Nice.
book on Nai's teachings.
Mame? Do you have some kind of connection with Nice?
I read about it online.
That is not possible. This information is not available online.
Is Mame lying?
Yes.
I wonder why the occult magazine turned into that book.
Perhaps due to this Somnium, everything is presenting a false appearance, hiding its true identity.
Lies
False
upon lies.
Hey Mizuki, doesn't this book look like just the right side?
Oh, can we use the evidence?
Nice teach.
Okay, then let's show the evidence. Key information. Right side secret.
This is the truth?
That seems to be the case. That doll was the one in the Nai's president's office.
She was
if
there.
Amame knows about it.
She
Mame,
confronted Tokiko.
did you go to the president's office?
Well, Amame?
I always talked about it with Iris, the secret society of Knives. I was curious, so I went to seek them out.
That means she could have heard about the NirvanA initiative from Tokiko.
Maybe it was so insane to her that it scared her, and she wanted to hide it.
If that was the reason, she could have simply told us at this point.
Yeah, true. There's another reason she can't tell us.
Because of what she did with the information? From a certain time, Amame started having recurring dreams. The people blank blank. Mr. Orange.
This is suspicious.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Inspect.
Is there anything that stands out that might give away who it is?
With them looking like this. This is
who is...
Hello?
Who are you?
Simulation.
Tell me your name.
Simulation.
Not gonna answer, huh?
Perhaps this individual is a Nai's devotee.
Okay. We don't know many. Oh crap, I got a times two.
This is
who is...
No, can't do 48 seconds.
It's an
is there
elf-
something small? Well, no, there's not. There's nothing that's like 2 seconds. I need something 2 seconds. Turn on. Do that.
Footage from Studio Devita.
An empty studio is kind of creepy.
I do not believe there is any...
Nope. Okay, I just needed to get rid of that times 2.
This is...
Well, let's try presenting some evidence to this bad boy then. Well, they said simulation, so that means they're a nice person, right? It could be Tokiko. So let's go with the glass doll. Let's see.
Amame came into contact with you and subconsciously stored information related to you. The reason the doll appeared in the Somnium is because Amame went to your room. And the reason Nai's teachings were found here is because she met you. Which would make you... Tokiko Shigure?
Mm-hmm.
The code to the basement is 4901095.
Huh?
It is Tokiko. We should ask her what relationship she had with Amame.
Yeah, let's show her the evidence.
Okay. Recurring dreams. The patterns were all similar. Okay. So, Nai's teachings, the broken glass doll, and then she had the code for the room. So she went down there.
Amame, have you seen a book of Nai's teachings? They only exist in Nai's facilities. And the broken glass doll, that was in the Nai's president's office, Tokiko's room. And you knew the access code that only Tokiko should know. What happened between you and Tokiko? Tell me everything, Amame.
Tell me everything.
Well...
Spare no details.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
I can't run from it. I need to do it.
Threatened by Tokiko. What was the threat? You have to kill me? A question with no answer has no blank. Even so, blank blank.
I knew it. Amame was being threatened by Tokiko.
Stop!
Oh my god. Suit? Oh god. A body.
I don't know! I don't know anything!
Wait. Tokiko was murdered.
Did you murder?
What are you trying to say? Mame would never do that.
Tokiko had some kind of leverage over Amame. Some kind of secret. To keep her quiet. That would be motive.
No.
Oh, and one more thing. Date was explaining this at the Enda household earlier. Amame has motive to kill Terror as well.
Because Komeiji was her father.
Her father was killed by Terror.
Andy's Komeiji.
You have about 4 minutes left.
Speaking of motive, here he is. You can tell it's him because look at that Minecraft head. Even half a body, it's still a Minecraft
This
head.
is exactly how he was found.
So his body is inside the bag.
We don't need to open it. Let's not open it, okay? But show evidence, what does that do? I mean... We don't have any evidence. Well, I guess did you see his murderer? And she was there at Studio Devita, so she would have seen his murderer. She would have seen Terror. And as far as we know, Terror did say something to her. We just never, even in the Somnium from quote-unquote 6 years ago, which was actually like a day ago, she didn't say anything about that.
Terror's iron mask.
6 years ago, at the studio, I saw them. I was trying to untie Ryuki, and they came in, pushing a stretcher. So I ran. But they caught me. Next thing I knew, I had a gun pointed at me.
As Ryuki suspected, Amame had contact with Terror, Uru. At that time, she probably did not realize that inside the body bag was Komeji's corpse. But when Ryuki regained consciousness, Amame saw it, and...
She realized the man in the iron mask she saw was the person who killed him.
Yes.
Question with no answer has no right or wrong. Even so, blank blank.
It's Uru's iron mask.
No, don't put it on. Don't break it. Hello?
This is from 6 years ago.
It's the sign that was stabbed into Jin Furue's body. The QR code leads to the ViewCube video. It was linked to the QR video.
Right.
It takes me to the QR video page.
Well,
the sign.
I didn't know.
Fray to free. Perhaps meaning a fight for freedom. Free could also perhaps
fight
be
for
referring
moksha.
to moksha.
Okay.
It is a jacket.
Just need something to get rid of this ×2.
A TV. Shoma's.
Dang it. I need something that's like 0.2 seconds.
It seems okay, but we should.
Whoa.
3 minutes left, Mizuki. Careful now.
I'll take that. I'll take that. None of these seem particularly relevant. Put it on.
No.
No. Dang it. ×2 again. Ah! We'll never get rid of it. Smell is weird, but do it.
I already told you.
But you can detect smell, right?
Exactly. Just do it.
It smells like petroleum-based detergent. I assume it was taken to the cleaners.
I'm guessing it's a smell she still remembers.
Right. Still dwells on, like, equals 4.
It's
always break it.
It might relieve some of Mame's stress.
It disappeared.
No good. I want to do something to help.
That's not gonna help. Okay. Headphones.
Shoma's head.
Let's try information and sound.
Huh. I can hear something.
Since Shoma's gone, I'm gonna borrow this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Shoma's robot.
Mame took Shoma's robot with her?
It was the robot they used to cart the
I
body
used it
out.
to go shopping.
Mm.
That's it.
Mm. No one believes you. The mask.
The center circle at the stadium. It is highly likely that it was that mono-wheel robot that carried Uru's body there.
Right, but without using the slicer, it's impossible. Mame didn't know that the slicer was in the basement of Horodori Institute.
She'd been there.
I don't know about that.
She had the key.
Mizuki, you have less than 2 minutes left. Please hurry.
Be quiet.
The iron mask.
It is the left side. Or, depending on how you look at it, The right side of the wearer. Indeed. Let's call it the right eye side.
Show evidence. The right side. Try that. Right side secret? Yes? No? Maybe?
This is the statue at Horadori Institute?
Yep. What are Boss and Pewter doing while agents working Somnium? Do they have... Well, they do record everything that happens.
There's gotta be something.
And, time moves differently. So it's not really the same amount of time. Also, I'm sorry if you hear someone mowing the lawn at this lovely time of day. It just sort of came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Not much I can do about it.
I think you're just hearing things.
Swamp Oak, yeah, pretty much.
It is a little past 12 a.m. on the 13th. This is the conversation that was held in the basement of Horadori Institute.
So, what we were hearing was Mame?
If she was not present, this conversation would not have played. Mame knew how to get to the basement. I suppose she was headed there on that day too.
We already knew that.
But she heard your voices and scrambled to hide.
We didn't know she was there on the same day, but we knew she was there.
That's where Tokiko's left half was, correct?
Are you accusing me?
Yep. Yep. You know about way too much to not be at least involved.
I think you have an idea of what Mame did. Mizuki. Hey, Mizuki.
Yeah.
Mizuki, you're an Abyss investigator. You need to face the truth.
I know. We'll do this right.
Okay. Even so, still dwells on what could have been. Oh. Well, we know she was... What evidence proves what Amame did? She was threatened. She borrowed the robot. She technically saw the murder. She had, well, yeah, the basement of Horadori, I would say. And then there's the door code, right? Yeah.
Amame.
You went down there.
You killed Uru to get revenge for your father, correct? But Tokiko saw you and blackmailed you. You killed her to keep her quiet. Then, you left Tokiko's right half in the president's office, and the left half remained in the basement of Horadori Institute.
Mm-hmm.
You're not so smart. So many mistakes.
Yo.
I need to carry it.
Yo. I know revenge. Obviously it's revenge. But... Good God. Mame still dwells on what could have been.
Mame.
Oh God. Here it comes. Here it comes. The breakdown. The mental break.
Mame, what's wrong? We're wrong, right? You didn't kill anyone, did you?
Gee, what do you think?
Please tell me you didn't do it. Shut up.
Yes.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Mame.
Yep.
What would you have done? Can you honestly say you wouldn't do the same?
Yep.
Really? You always make the right decision? You don't know anything. Don't talk to me like you understand!
Going to jail. It's the only outcome.
This place is...
Mommy?
the Enda household.
I'm sorry. We're getting a divorce.
What are we going to do then?
I hate to ask you to do this, but you need to choose which of us you'd like to stay with.
You want me to choose, like, right now?
I'm sorry. It's all your daddy's fault. I wasn't making money. I caused trouble for your mother. I'm really sorry.
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
What?
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
I suppose she's asking you to answer the question like she had to.
This is subjective, but let's just go with that.
I chose to go with Mom. But if I chose Dad...
There's no right
you,
answer.
Dad. You need my help, so I need to look after you.
Thank you, Amame. I'm so glad to hear that.
If I chose my dad, I wonder how my future would have been different.
My God.
I'm going with Mom. Mom works really hard. She needs my help.
That's
You
true,
don't.
isn't it? You need to take care of your mom.
I love your comedy, Dad. I'm always on your side.
Thank you. Daddy's gonna do his best. Just you watch.
That's very sad. Although, she was old enough at that point where even if she, like, moved away with her mother, I don't think they moved out of Japan. So, couldn't she have just visited him? I mean, she's like, what, 18? At this point in time, she was 18. Now she's probably like 24 or whatever, but it's not like he would have been saying goodbye to him forever. I don't know. It's definitely a crappy situation no matter what. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, it's not as bad as if you were, say, Shoma's age, 12.
She must feel guilt for her decision, but she did nothing wrong.
I can understand that would bother her.
Oh, yeah.
What's next?
Oh, God.
You got a prize at a contest? That's amazing, Shoma! It was always your dream to make a robot. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. It'll be a good memory. This might be my last time.
Last time? Why?
I used so much money to make that robot. Dad wanted a new outfit for work, but he's been putting it off. I can't be asking for stuff for my robots.
I see.
True.
If I work after school and on weekends, I can make like 100,000 yen a month, maybe. With that money, I can buy robot parts and a new outfit for Dad.
That's very sweet.
You're here for the interview, right? You want to work the night shift?
Yes. I want to make a lot of money.
How old are you? If you're in high school, I can't make you work late.
Huh? Be truthful and be poor. Or lie and make money. Which would you choose?
Another question.
Oh, that's not even a question. Lie!
I lied in order to work.
Lie!
If I didn't... I see. Okay. Well, the other jobs were too low-paying. But I have some free time, so I'll come home and eat dinner. If we cook at home, it would save money, right?
You don't have to do that, but I think Dad would be happier about seeing you than the money.
Oh, Amame.
Yeah, she
I
was
didn't
doing all
know
that
you were
extra
here.
work,
Welcome
not even
home,
realizing that her dad was so far in debt, nothing
I
she
saw my
made would
dad
help.
more. Would I have noticed his problems?
Who'd have thought that Andes Komeiji would be the main character upon
It's
which
okay.
all of this
I'm 20 years
circles
old.
around?
You look so young. Well, the more popular you are, the more you get paid, so good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Kidding me? Bills to pay? Think a little something like, scruples are gonna hold me back from making some money? No, I'm mostly joking, but come on.
She
If you were in
wanted
her
to work,
situation, you'd lie
even if it
instantly.
meant lying about her age. No, she needed to work.
She really cares about her family.
Oh, Amame. Sorry to call you so late.
It's fine, I just finished work. Are you okay?
What?
I was watching that one show on my phone. Face to Face. It got pretty crazy.
Right. That. I'm okay. I did see half a corpse, but...
You sound upset. Should I come see you?
Yes, go see him.
You want me to be with you, right? That's why you called.
No, that's not it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. You be careful too. It can be dangerous out there at night.
I'm gonna go see Dad. I need to support him.
Oh boy.
Mommy, what should I do? I'm scared.
Oh, Iris. You were there too, right?
Yeah, I saw the dead body. So can we meet right now?
Now?
Please? I want you to be here. I'm...
I mean, that's
What would you do
fair.
if your best friend and your family asked for help at the same time? And you could only choose one?
I guess you go with the friend, because
I
Dad
chose
said,
my
it's
best
fine.
friend. But if I went to go see my dad... Iris, I'm really sorry, but...
You
I
tend
need
to
go
believe
see
your
someone.
father when he says, nah, I'll
He
be
needs my
fine.
help. I need to be there for him.
Okay, I'll be fine. I understand. I'm sorry to ask you for such a weird thing out of the blue.
I can stay on the line, though. I'll be listening.
Mommy, thank you.
Why does Iris sound so much
If I
younger?
went to see Dad, maybe he wouldn't have died.
Not how it works. Not how it works.
Okay, I'll be right there. Iris, where are you now?
Thanks, Mommy.
And that was when it all came crashing down. Man, this one's rough. This one's rough. Choose!
Amame regrets this, too.
Mommy.
If you could blankety blank blank or blank blank blank, what would you do? Oh boy.
The book.
I don't want to read this.
This world is only a simulation. You could have been saved by this truth, but... oh well. I'm going to tell you what I told you in the basement again. I saw everything that you did. If you don't want me to reveal what I know, do as I say.
And then she ended
What
up
are
dead.
you going to make me do?
On the night of the 12th, I will use the slicer to take my own life.
Oh.
What?
No.
Tokiko killed herself?
Afterward, I want you to take my right half to the president's office. Leave
Okay.
my body on the desk. Use the hidden elevator when coming here. I will explain how to use it later. I will tell you about the master key and access code.
Why do I...
That's not all. There is more I need you to do. You know what will happen if you decline, don't you?
Which do you choose? Have your biggest secret spilled? Or be part of some dangerous plan?
The secret's not worth it.
I can't say no. If she spills my secret...
What is the secret?
That's not what I chose. Why?
You're being
Even
funneled.
in her imagination, it's not something she can fathom.
Well, guess be part of the plan.
I had to obey. I had to do what she said. I understand. I can't run from it. I need to
I mean, after Tokiko's dead, what's... I mean, I guess she probably had some contingency in place where it's like... I don't know. Good God. There you have it. She took her own life. Choose, choose, choose. That's quite the life.
This is it.
Guru Somizuki.
Terror.
Yes, this world is an imperfect one. I was put through much hardship, but it's all a simulation after all. As long as I can reach moksha, all will be well. Teachings of Nais are absolute, as is the prophecy.
Hey, can I ask one thing?
Yes.
Are you really Terror?
Yes, I am. What of it?
Do you remember what happened on February 13th, 6 years ago?
Oh, snap.
Of course. I will never forget. That was the fateful day I met you. You were a witness to history. You are worthy to know our ideals, which is why I invited you here.
Oh my God.
Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. A ViewCube video will soon be made public. NirvanA X. Many people will watch it. Those who see it will collect in a predetermined location.
Why?
The first step for all mankind to reach moksha. I want to share the excitement with as many people as possible. At this important place, the intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the scene can occur.
Where is
the
it?
NirvanA initiative will become reality.
Where is it?
I know what he did. I saw what he did.
Oh.
He came to the studio with a corpse on a stretcher.
This is magnificent. Don't you think so?
Why? Why do you just laugh about it? The daughter of the man you killed is right here. Right in front of you. He killed my dad. Over some stupid teachings and prophecy.
Well, he was nuts long
Ruined
before
Shoma's
you
life
existed.
And mine. It's all his fault. All of it. Someone important was hurt in front of me. Make the person apologize or get revenge.
I mean, I think we all know what she chose. Revenge.
You.
Oh God.
It's all your fault.
She's going for it. Can't believe he just turned his back on her. Makes sense. It is poetic justice. Oh, he's awake and conscious for it, though.
To make you suffer the same pain.
As if he's not like, yes, Moksha. Well, there you go. That's who took care of Terror. I mean, I feel actually really bad for her, though, to be honest.
Regardless of the motive, Amame committed a serious crime.
I thought it was going to be like she was affected by TC Purge and was sort of... But no.
I know.
Straight up revenge.
Too much. If she never got involved, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but... It did.
If only she chose her father over her mother.
No, it's not her fault. Don't victim blame Aiba.
He might still be alive.
I doubt that.
If she never ran into him again. If she didn't follow him.
I don't know. It just seems a
She
bit
may
much to
not
put on her.
have killed Uru. If that didn't happen, Tokiko wouldn't have used her. But there are no ifs in this world.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
You can agonize over it all you want, but you cannot go back and change your path. That is the truth of this existence.
I mean, her biggest crime is that she killed a murderer.
I chose this path. I had to choose this path. Of course I feel guilty. Of course I'm scared.
Yep.
But I did it. I did what was best for me.
Who'd have thought that this random character from the first game would be the killer in this game?
I have no regrets.
No regrets. Yeah. Okay then.
Mommy.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. That still didn't help us find where the NirvanA initiative is taking place, by the way. Did you notice that? They didn't actually give a location. Okay then. We found out that she killed Terror, and we found out that she assisted in Tokiko's cover-up, essentially. But the end of Craving. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We have no answers. Oh my god. Everyone's just like, wow, that was really messed up, huh? Yep.
Mame, I think I understand.
No, I can understand.
Uru Samazuki, Terror, was killed by you, Mame. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the slicer and took her own life.
Yep.
But I'm still not clear on some things. Will you talk to us?
Give us something. Something to work with. Why did you...
5 days ago, on February 10th, I got a call from Uru, telling me he wanted to meet me at Horadori Institute. He called himself Terror. 6 years ago, I met Terror at Studio Devaita, so I knew it was him.
Terror was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda.
So, you met him with the intention of killing him?
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I knew I hated him, but I don't think I wanted to kill him. I wanted to hear what he had to say.
As if there was a reason?
I think he wanted to brag about his plan. He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it to me.
The NirvanA initiative? But why you, Mame?
Somehow we thought you'd understand.
Mizuki, do you remember Uru's diary?
February 13th. I met the person of my destiny.
On that day, at the west door of Studio Devaita, Uru cornered Amame. They were face to face, close enough to touch. It is possible that...
Uru fixated on Amame.
because he was an incel. He'd never met a woman before. He's like, oh my god, someone other than my mother. I don't know if that's true, but why was Uru's left half?
I carried it. I borrowed the robot Shoma made, the one with one wheel. Tokiko ordered me to do it, and that's why I sent you the message on Nile, Mizuki.
Okay.
Because Tokiko told me to. I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the cathedral?
I didn't move the body. It was Tokiko. I don't know why she did that. I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for some reason.
What does all this mean?
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
Right.
And for an unknown reason, she hid the right half. I don't get it.
Why did Tokiko commit suicide?
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru and put him on the slicing machine. After the machine stopped, I sensed someone behind me.
Oh god.
Tokiko was standing there.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal?
Interesting.
I will give you some commands, and you will follow them. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know what
That's how she was able to blackmail,
The
because
first
the murder
order
had
was
already
to
been
move the
committed.
right half of the body, Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th that I moved her. I went to the basement of Horadori Institute and found Tokiko's body there, just like she told me. She specified that I move the body to the president's office. She told me, put the right half of the body on the desk, and about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well, and how to use the hidden elevator up to the office.
Well, I guess after her child and the person that she'd been putting all of her hopes and dreams on for this NirvanA initiative thing died, she was just like, well, I'm done with this world. See you later.
Well,
I've documented what you did and gave it to one of my most trusted subordinates. If you stray from my commands even slightly, that evidence will be sent to the police.
I see.
she didn't give me any orders about the left half.
That's weird.
So I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so I did take a look. I committed a crime.
Yep.
A crime that I can never take back.
Yep.
I can't reflect, repent, or apologize.
Oh,
nothing will
listen.
fix what I did.
I understand. Horrible guilt. You did something that you regret, and it was awful, and you took a life, and that's probably very traumatizing. But I think everyone's forgetting here. The person she killed was a serial killer who was not just potentially going to kill again. He was going to kill again. He said as much. His plan was to kill as many people as possible. He wanted to unleash a deadly virus. And he killed her father directly. Like, these are some pretty extenuating circumstances here. I'm not saying that murder is justified. I'm just saying that when you murder a murderer, is it still murder? Like, you're definitely killing someone, but there's a difference between killing and murder and justified self-defense, etc. I don't know. It just seems like everyone's treating this like she killed an innocent or something. It's like, no, she didn't.
No matter what my reasons were, I killed a human being.
You did?
But I couldn't forgive him for what he did. That man who killed my father. All for some plan. What's that about anyway? Some stupid plan? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, I understand how you feel, but think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take this.
That's true.
I know that.
They'll probably still
I know
stand
that
by
they
her.
trusted me. I know that I betrayed them. Thinking about them hurts so much. My chest feels like it's going to explode. Guilt.
And Komeiji, too. I'm sure he didn't want you to avenge his death.
Well, he wasn't exactly around to say that, was he?
I'm sorry.
If you were face to face with the person who killed your father, come on.
Everyone! I'm so sorry.
That is crazy. She, in my opinion, she has very little to apologize for. Very little. I mean, she lied, which delayed us for a long time, and we could have solved it a long time ago if she'd have come clean. So there's that. That's probably her biggest issue, was that she lied. She told me what happened and the full extent of what she knew. She had no more information. It's almost 11. Oh, okay. So we are pretty screwed.
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why did terror slice people in half?
Why does that even matter at this point?
Just think about it. Why?
Because the slicer was in the basement.
Convenient, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
There are plenty of other ways to kill.
The intersection between warp and weft.
Despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs.
Right.
So he wanted to kill them in the cruelest way he could think of.
That's not
But why
the
kill
most...
Komeiji the same way? Because he took something important from Uru. 6 years ago, on February 11th,
the other half of the body.
Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop amusement park in his suitcase.
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him. Maybe. But that amount of anger would be nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the HB case is but a small part of the plan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The 3 of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There
Right.
must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left in specific places.
Let's see. The right half of Jin Furue's body was the one that fell from the ceiling of Tvaita, right?
Yeah.
His left half was found at Misaton Rooftop Amusement Park, like we said earlier.
And was carted away.
Chikara Horadori's right half was found in a Sekiba High classroom.
And his left half was found at Yoyagi Park.
Andy's Komeiji's right half was found at Studio Dvaita, just like Jin's.
And his left half was also the same as Jin's, on the stage at the rooftop amusement park.
That's weird.
I wonder why.
Why put Komeiji's body in the same places?
The location must have been important somehow.
It's like a clue.
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka
So it was poetic
Andy's
justice. He's
Komeiji.
putting him in the same place as
There
the person
must
he
be
moved.
some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location, this time using Komeiji's.
Right.
I don't follow. What does it mean?
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain
So wait,
tethered between the
wait,
left and right
I
sides
put this
of
half of the body over here and this half of the body
Like
over
a
here.
string.
And the strings intersect of
The
chakras.
intersection between the warp and weft.
What does this mean?
That's where the scene can occur.
Well, that would mean
The NirvanA initiative is happening at...
Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, so one half was found at Yoyagi, right there. And the other half was found at Sekiba High. So, from there to there. Then one was found in the department store. And one was found in the Dvaita, Studio Dvaita. So near the top there's the 2, and then there's that. So is it literally like an X marks the spot type thing? Well, what would be the... I think it would be that spot right there. Nice symbol. No, I think it's because the nice symbol is a bunch of X's. So I think it's literally X marks the spot. Which, what's it, Yoyagi? And then Sekiba. Bam Bam. Misitan. And Dvaita. So the one in the middle would be the stadium. Right? Am I crazy here? I'm pretty sure it's the stadium. Because if the whole idea is that the strings warp and weft, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, yes. There it is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have our answer.
Right.
The rocket carrying TC Purge.
It's gotta be the stadium.
It launched from...
That's right.
The stadium.
Makes sense. It all comes full circle, baby. It all comes full circle. Oh boy. I mean, what are the odds that this is going to go swimmingly? Probably not. Oh my god. Excuse me, 3 factions! The 3 factions, the scientists, the Nyes people, and the hired mercenary army. What is going on? Oh boy.
Terror.
Uru Samazuki.
I predicted it was going to happen, so I prepared a few videos. Now watching one of them.
Oh, thank you. I never would have known.
This version is being used. None of the names that I know that are alive. As well as a simulation.
Okay, so they do believe they're in a matrix. Gotcha.
This stadium can hold 80,000 people. We found to watch the beginnings of this great project with everyone else, but I guess that's not possible at this point.
Huh.
There was a code in the NirvanA X video that indicated the time and place of this plan. We were never able to crack it, but it probably would have led us here. The plan was probably to have everyone who cracked the code assembled here.
NirvanA collected genocide.
Currently, the stadium is surrounded by riot police. Barriers have been erected over 500 yards out in every direction. Even the police and National Guard are not permitted in this no-go zone. It should help mitigate the spread of TC Purge.
Guess that's why no one's here.
It's unfortunate the police is something, but I will proceed on that.
This is insanity.
Once the rocket explodes in the atmosphere, TC Purge will spread for miles. How many people live in that area, do you think? Tens of thousands will contract the virus. Mankind is about to experience a turning point in history. The NirvanA Initiative. When complete, every single person in the world will reach motion.
Uh-huh. Whether you want to or not.
At this hollow stadium. Eventually, our descendants will see this place as a holy site.
I thought we'd be awoken by then.
Mankind was emancipated.
Hey, how much longer are we gonna play this game?
Yeah, we need to do something about the rocket.
But
There's like a million dudes.
Where is it?
I attempted to scan the area with X-ray, but I did not find anything.
I guess we'll have to look harder. The rocket has to be around here somewhere.
Should we get them to help? They seem like they could use something to do.
Yeah, they really want to help us.
Iva, what time is it now?
11:20 a.m.
40 minutes till noon.
Oh, good. Oh my god. Can someone get this guy off the screen? Thank you. Thank you.
Leave the people to me. I'll get them all at once. You two, go look for the rocket.
Power up, Mizuki.
What are you talking about?
Power up. It's time.
Well, Date is blind in one eye, and Bibi, you're...
Don't
got a heart
worry
condition.
about my heart. I'll be fine.
But...
Enough talk. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's get groping.
What?
I mean, let's get going.
Mizuki, please allow me to terminate Date after all this is over.
I agree.
Not if I do it first.
I have no idea. What on earth are we going to do against 5 million of these guys? It's like Spy Kids. I'll take the 500 on the left, you take the 500 on the right. It'll be fine. Look at this nonsense. The sisters. Oh snap. I hope they stay
Don't
sisters
worry.
after this.
No one's gonna die. I loaded it up with stun rounds.
They might die when Mizuki caves their head in with the pipe. She doesn't have a stun baton, she has a pipe.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just jump into it.
Don't just stand there.
Yeah,
Thanks,
really.
baby.
Is your heart okay? I told you. I'm fine. Okay, let's go.
That was very quick. Also, they just left Date. Oh, come on. You can beat 4 guys. There you go. Easy.
X-ray activate.
Who is shooting at us? Oh, some random dude.
Damn. I'll assist.
Yo. That's quite the shot. Wow, she actually hit him. With this being the climax of the big fight, I'll be surprised if she doesn't make it to the end of the game. I hope that's not the case. What? She's Flash now. Yo. Yo! Well, okay. I'm pretty sure that guy's dead. Okay. Oh, not the heart.
Are you okay?
Not in the heart.
Yeah. Sorry.
You hang back.
But I can't.
I'm not saying it for your sake. It's for Mizuki. Please, don't die. For Mizuki's sake. Well, I guess technically you're also Mizuki, but...
Shut up, Date. Just keep moving.
Anyway, heal up here. Got it?
I hope she doesn't die. There you go, Date. No, Date. You're supposed to be cool. Why don't they just shoot him? They have guns. Oh, Dante. Oh. I mean, there are like 5 million of them. Oh. Come on, Mizuki. You're stronger than this. Go Super Saiyan.
Mizuki, you're stronger than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You can take care of yourself.
Unleash your power.
Gonna go help Date?
Without me, he's ineffective. He needs me. Or else...
Got it. Leave this to me.
Oh. She's off. Okay. Aiba and Date back together. One last time. Oh god. That is very creepy.
It is so nice to be home.
Why'd you come back?
To retrieve my stamp collection. I do not want to have to start over. It appears that you require assistance. You need a hand.
Just like old times.
I don't need your hand. But what I could use is your eye.
Understood. I am with you, Kaname Date.
Good. Let's go.
Oh, she's gonna do the...
6 o'clock, Date.
Got it.
No, BB. Just sit there. Do not get back up. No! Pushing yourself. Stop it. Yo. Oh my god. This is gonna hurt! Oh, that guy is dead. He is dead. Oh! His back was shattered. His spine is now in many pieces. Well, that's how you do it, I guess. So how much time did you waste on that? Because you still have to find the rockets, disarm them, keep the world from being destroyed, yada yada.
Where's the rocket?
Oh my god. Shoot the rocket. Punch the rocket. Throw a pipe at the rocket. Do something.
What the?
Detonate the rocket.
That is not a mere rocket.
It's a goddamn ballistic missile.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do we have a plan? Are we working on it? Is the game gonna load at any point? Oh, they all tried to shoot it. That's funny.
You're not going through?
Of course it has a freaking force field. What? Shocked. Oh, how convenient. How convenient.
Analysis complete. What Terror said is true.
Oh my god.
What do I do?
Let me finish. Terror specified metallic objects. Therefore,
You can get
You
through.
use your body.
Right.
We can get through.
correct.
Just run up and punch it.
Sounds easy enough. BB and I should be able to destroy the rocket with our bare hands.
Really?
Yeah, he did kick down that tree at the shrine.
Well,
Let's go.
a tree and a rocket are different things, though.
You can't be serious.
They all got back home. Okay.
Insulation. They are all wearing insulated suits.
But what if BB and I hit him?
So they're all hallucinating also, currently?
Ima, how much time do we have?
5 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, this is like when you hear about people who are like high on bath salts not responding to pain. But at the same time, it's like if you break your spine, it doesn't matter how little pain you feel. You're not gonna get back up.
Won't work, right?
We'll have to use brute force.
Yep.
I agree. Sorry, people, but... Huh? What are you going to do?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm going to break their bones.
Yep. Which you kind of should have been doing already. With the hits you were using. Like, these two are so strong. A single hit should be enough.
I switched them to real ones. Don't worry, I'm only gonna shoot their legs.
That will still kill some people, Date. That's not a guarantee that they won't die.
I've seen this before. It's optical camouflage. But it's okay.
You all have AI balls.
If you use thermo mode.
You and Date can. As for the other Mizuki...
Oh no.
I'll be fine. I'll think of something.
Something?
It's fine, let's go. Date, let's go.
Oh boy. She's just swinging at random. Oh, Mizuki. Mizuki, honey, please. Where's Ryuki during all this, also? Wasn't he a playable character at some point? Why did he disappear from the story? I tried. I'm hitting circle, it's not doing anything. I'm hitting triangle. Ryuki's probably the ace in the hole while these three are keeping the mooks occupied. Hopefully. Oh my god. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh god. I like how she literally ran in with no plan and is surprised she was shot.
Roger that.
Mizuki, come on now. Hey, there he is. There's the boy. Ryuki.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Ha! Shut up, Snake.
Show off.
Shut up.
Ryuki.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. Kept you waiting, huh?
You guys, you took way too long.
Way
What the
too
hell
long.
were you doing until now?
Sorry. The riot police stopped us.
We only got through the barricade with...
Again! Oh my god. And the thermite bombs? Iris, Ota? Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, and there's Shoma and Leon. Oh god.
Guys, you're here too?
Look at this motley crew coming out of nowhere to save the day. I don't think thermite bombs can get through. Iris and Kizzy are in the armored car running amok. This is cheesier than a fondue restaurant. Well, you know, the first game was kind of like this too at the end. Oh my god. At least Gen is actually super strong.
I can explain.
No, you
Protect Amame.
To avenge my father.
We won't let terror win.
We're gonna ruin his this stupid plan?
We'll do something. We got like 15 minutes. 10,
Okay,
probably, at this
I'm glad
point.
you're all here, but Choma too? What? Are you saying I can't help?
I mean, he brought the robot.
If you think that, you're mistaken. He has the most powerful weapon here.
His
You
mind.
mean the detonator? It has a fingerprint lock, so only I can use it. The detonator? For...
Bro, that's an amazing
Yep,
plan.
the thermite
Send him
bomb.
on through.
Mizuki, think about it.
Defend
Do
the
you think
robot.
destroying the rocket will really stop the plan?
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Even if it's prevented from taking off, I'm sure Terra rigged it to explode.
Which
So
would
we'll beat him to
still
the
spread
punch.
TC Purge. The wind would carry it.
And ultimately, the damage would be the same. There
Okay.
would just be fewer initial infections.
So how does that
So
help?
what's your plan? That's where the thermite comes in.
A thermite reaction can create temperatures up to 3,000 degrees.
Mm,
TC Purge would get burned up in something that hot.
Gotcha.
It's the only way to stop it from spreading.
Isn't the thermite bomb made of metal? How is it going to get past the wall? Don't worry. That reflecting wall must be controlled from the inside somehow.
So we have to get inside and break it?
Whatever device controls it.
And that will stop it from working?
That's so much more difficult.
Hopefully.
Oh boy. We are very close. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Or we could do something else. Okay, yeah. Maniacal Eye. Got it. Understood. Iva, please.
Iva, what are you doing? Get over here, you're gonna get caught.
That was a quick jump.
Thermo mode running on all cylinders. I can see it all.
Defend the robot.
Indeed.
And get to the rocket.
Why did you come back?
Dante rejected me.
What?
I don't need you. Go help Mizuki.
That guy.
No, he's gonna be the one to get shot.
We're running out of time, everyone.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think any of you can see the enemies except Ryuki. But if you apply enough force, you can break the camouflage function. So I'm gonna lead the way.
Follow your lead and beat up anyone we see, huh?
Wallop them after you make them visible.
But not you, Choma.
Huh? Shoma, you need to stay back. If they get to you, we won't be able to use the thermite.
Fine. Okay. You all ready?
Yeah.
Go for
I'll
it.
need your help.
You got it.
For the future of mankind.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Or at least
Let's
this
fucking go!
area, this general vicinity of mankind. The people on the island of Japan, at least. Because I'm pretty sure it wouldn't spread beyond that. Though it would be carried by people on the planes and stuff, so that would be the issue. Oh boy. Here we go, the final showdown. Oh my god, I didn't even notice Momo was in the car too. Oh my god, with his stupid gun that is an ancient artifact that he had hanging in his office, just like the last game. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's go.
Go for it. Oh my god. This is insanity. Again, just running through them. They're just driving around. They're like, oh, maybe we'll hit someone. that's probably killing someone. I mean, you get hit by an armored car. Oh my god, what?
I just found it. Is that Mova's?
Maybe.
Well, who cares where it came from? Do it, Kizzy! Okay, here I go. Come get some, motherfuckers!
Oh my god, she's just murdering people now. Oh my god. Oh, there you go, Rick. Ow.
Where are they?
Oh, did Ryuki just get shot? Yo!
Ryuki! Ryuki, hey!
Mr. Date.
Oh.
Please.
I kind of liked him as a
Stop
character.
him. My crimes will never be forgiven.
What the hell are you talking about, Ryuki? You know I've already forgiven you.
Mr. Date. Thank you.
No, Ryuki, don't die on me! A hero of justice can't die! That has always been the rule! Ryuki, come on! Ryuki! Ryuki!
Ryuki!
Dead.
Mizuki, we don't have time. Take care of Ryuki later.
Damn!
Break it. Break it. Whoa. Okay. Go, Mizuki, go. Go, Mizuki, go.
Iva, how much time?
5 minutes. Hurry!
Are they playing the same running scene? That seriously looked like it's just looping. Yo. Whoa, I thought she was about to do a Psycho Crusher. What's
Mizuki,
going on?
less than 3 minutes.
Quiet! I know.
Mizuki, go on ahead.
We'll handle things here.
You only have 6 minutes in Somnium. I mean...
What are they?
It's fine, let's go!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hang on. He's going crazy with it.
What?
Yo! Why is this guy so much stronger? Oh, okay. He just took that like a champ. It's Mizu 3. Could be. Another Mizuki. We know they made clones. Yo. Are we powering up right now? Oh my god. Okay. I guess that worked. Okay, now break it. Now break it, Bo. You might want to leave Iba behind.
Huh?
Oh, it did break. If she goes through, won't Iba explode? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Leave Iba behind. Oh. Send the robot. Oh, okay. Well, it was a nice planet while it lasted.
Ow. It's okay. We can still make it.
Oh, we can, huh? We can? We can. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? Tell me, BB.
What are you going to do?
Do you even need to ask?
Wait! Oh my god. She's literally flying.
Just a little more. It can't be.
You can't have failed after all that. Come on. Now I know she's doing it too.
Baby! The bomb! Got it!
What is going on? Go for it! Go! Hit the lever.
Shoma, now!
Oh, he can hear you from way up there. Oh my god. I don't even know what. It has a parachute. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it have a parachute function? Wow, BB
Thanks,
survived.
Mizuki. Same to you.
And Ryuki didn't.
Mizuki.
Jeez.
I still want to hear her AI ball talk, okay? Look at them running. Oh my god, they're literally skipping. Oh my god. I think that's just how Gen runs, because he's very large. He's basically got gigantism. Poor guy. Wow, okay. That was a lot. But they did it. They did it somehow. Some way. Braver than all flowers. They did it. Oh my god. What a story.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Wow.
Good job, you two.
How long's it been?
A week now.
I know. I'm still feeling all tingly about it too.
It'll wear off in 6 months or so.
Why were you hiding her? You could have just told me.
In retrospect, yeah. But there was a reason I couldn't tell you.
Tell me the
If I
reason.
told you that, I would have to tell you everything. Not to mention, Mizuki is my secret weapon. She's like my personal ninja.
But
Okay.
Ryuki knew about BB, right?
She needs to stop calling both of them Mizuki. I know it's their name, but just use BB.
Yeah.
Just use BB.
I didn't want him to find out, but
He saw us. Mama and I were shopping at the supermarket.
I told you not to call me that.
Mama.
Who cares? They already know.
Mama, huh? Are you jealous, Mizuki?
No, that's not it.
Oh, yeah, that is actually really sad. Because Mizuki really doesn't have a mother figure. She has a father figure, but not a mother figure.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious? We were able to solve the case because I worked really, really hard.
Oh, patting yourself on the back, huh?
Yo.
So uncool. Uncool.
Not as uncool as your underwear.
Oh, snap.
My underwear has nothing to do with it. And excuse you, my underwear is really cute.
I want to see.
Peter, aren't you gay? That was revealed in the last one.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just for my future reference.
Wow. Everyone is completely just like, no.
He's gone.
Nope,
Don't let
nothing
it
to
eat
say.
at you forever. There was nothing you could have done.
But
Poor Ryuki, man. Okay, Peter, what's up? About Tama.
I wonder what she's doing about now. Well, I'll let it be.
She's probably reassigned, eh? Given to Date?
He's an AI ball, just like Aiba and Tama. He's shy, so he doesn't talk much.
he opens up to me sometimes. He's just introverted.
I want to hear him talk about Aiba's memory.
Oh, that. We weren't able to completely recover the memory, but...
The days I spent with Aiba, we at least got that.
That data has been re-uploaded and re-implemented. I now have memory of that time.
Oh. Okay. Date's a pervert and Tama is too, right? So it's perfect. Well, I guess so.
I wanted to ask about my pay.
This again?
But...
Well, I do have to praise you for a job well done.
I don't need
So
praise. I need a
special present
raise.
for you both.
A present?
It was left at a special place. You should find it.
A special place?
Your friends should know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're
Am I gonna have to
planning,
run around the
but
city?
I guess it's not a bad idea to see everyone again.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
then,
that kind of epilogue.
Yeah, let's
Time
get
to see
going.
everyone one more time.
Don't worry about me. We've talked a lot over the last week. We stayed up in bed for hours talking.
Okay. Let's go see probably Shoma, I would assume. I mean... I love that. They essentially are twins despite being 6 years apart.
Shoma.
It's really weird.
It's okay. You don't have to beat around the bush. I thought
sister's in
long and
jail.
hard about how to feel about my sister. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sad. But I can't be down forever.
I'm just gonna bounce right back from this. No worries. About Mame.
I'm sure you know already, but she's at the detention center.
Mhm.
I've gone to see her every day. With Genny. But we can't really talk much. She's always crying.
Oh.
Yeah.
But her lawyer said that due to the circumstances, her sentence might
That's
not
what
be
I'm saying.
too long.
There's a lot of
The person
extenuating
that Mame
circumstances.
killed was trying to brainwash all of mankind. Some people even think she's a hero.
Yep. Vigilante. How come age?
I think about it a lot. 6 years ago, my dad took Jin's body from the amusement park.
Which was his big mistake. Why
I
did
had
he
noticed
do that?
back then. Maybe
So
none of this would
stupid.
have happened. Have you heard of the multiverse theory?
Oh no.
There are multiple universes.
No.
So that means there's a universe that's just like ours, but with a slightly different history. That's the idea.
Yes.
If that were true, maybe Dad is out there somewhere, in another universe.
Well, the funny part is that there was a route where it was Shoma and Komeiji. They had their own route, and it ended with them basically living happily ever after. You didn't solve the case, you didn't figure out what was going on, but they were able to live happily. So he's kind of right.
Yeah, that's what I think. Andy's Komeiji lives on happily somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
NirvanA X.
Oh, the number code? I know how to solve it. First, change the letters to numbers. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on.
Using that cipher.
From there, solve it the same way as the BATS 490 code. Zigzag from the top left and go from top to bottom.
Oh. It's the same as
Of
before.
course it's an X.
Post and ranking. Hora inst undig. The puzzle of the pieces of paper in the balloons was solved in a similar manner.
Right.
3, 5,
They just
6,
love to
7,
crisscross.
7, 8, 1, 3, 9, 7, 1, 4, 5. What does that mean?
The numbers start with 35 and 139, right? Which means they're probably coordinates in Tokyo. So in other
Interesting.
words, north 35.6778, east
Yeah, everyone would solve
139.7.
that. That's like a Reddit post where someone's like, yeah, I solved this in a day. And it's like, what? I don't understand. The stadium. So the NirvanA code X
So the NirvanA
is
X
literally-
code is
Yeah.
on February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Come to the stadium. That was the message.
Yep, that's right.
Okay then. The reason I couldn't solve this puzzle is because my memory from 6 years ago was forgotten. Had I remembered, of course.
Boss? No, I haven't.
Okay.
Come on, I know a dance number's coming. I know it's coming.
Anyway, I'm going to continue to live my life with Big Sis.
Mhm.
I'm going to work hard to become a robot developer.
That's
and I'll
a good
continue
goal.
to support her until the day someone else who can comes along.
I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
That's a sweet goal. Let's go see Genny. I'm sure he's happy with us that we got her arrested. Though again, her lawyer says she'll be fine, so we'll see. Brahmin World Cuisine.
Genny, you opened back up, huh?
Yeah, I can't let this affect me forever.
Good for you. It's only been a week though, so that's pretty impressive. About Mame.
Genny, you knew that Mame killed Ura, didn't you?
Are you going to arrest me for cooperating?
It
with
is a
murder?
crime, technically,
I
but
can't. It's not a crime just to know.
we
Unless you
cooperated with
actively
her,
try to protect them.
which he did.
In the end, I couldn't protect her. It's frustrating feeling so powerless.
Plus he tried to cover it up.
I know not everyone will want to hear this, but I don't even think Amame should have been arrested. Her actions were totally
That's what I'm saying, man.
Her father was killed in such a brutal way. Not to mention Terror was planning a genocide. What's wrong with killing a person like that? I can't believe she's being punished for it.
How did you end up at the stadium?
After you took Amame, Shoma and I stayed with Ryuki at the house. The bomb squad came and started to inspect the thermite bomb. And that's when we got a call. Ryuki was told that the NirvanA initiative was going to take place at the stadium.
By whom?
From there, he must have made a plan.
Oh my
In
God.
order to prevent the spread of TC Purge, we needed to burn it. So, we grabbed the thermite bomb, punched our way through the bomb squad, and headed to the
And
stadium.
you didn't get arrested for punching through a bomb squad?
Oh, she had a message for you. Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light. I don't understand it, but that's what she told me to tell you.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light, huh?
What the what? Cool.
I will continue to wait for Amame until the day she sits in that seat and smiles at me. She would be sad if she came back and the place was all run down. So
would.
I'm going to work hard to keep this place running.
Sagan, let's go see Iris. And Hitomi. Though, we haven't seen much of Hitomi. We saw her like once. There she is. Oh, and it's Date. I forgot they were together. Oh,
Date.
yeah.
Date.
Date.
He's got a complicated relationship with the Sagan household. Why is he here?
Well, Date's been like this all week.
I see.
Well, Ryuki did die.
I was eating at Matsushita Diner. Out of nowhere, Ota rushed in and said,
We're going to save humanity!
and well,
Of course he did.
thought that sounded kind of fun.
Fun.
Have you heard from Boss?
Oh, yeah. Vertical is male multiplied by female. I don't know what that means, but that's what she said.
Vertical is male multiplied by female?
Sounds meow-right erotic.
Is that the only thing you think about?
Why meow? What? Excuse me? Date.
Meow.
Meow, meow. Iba, permission to shoot. Granted.
What is going on? You contracted TC Purge.
If that were the case, I wouldn't be here, meow.
You know the NirvanA trial code? Everyone who solved it is being quarantined right now.
A vaccine has been developed. Quarantining procedures should adequately solve the problem.
Good.
Any
Good.
damaged neurons in the brain should be repairable with nanomachines.
Nanomachine stuff.
However, such a treatment is not simple or easy.
Or
If the
cheap.
rocket had launched, the country's health infrastructure would have collapsed and caused complete chaos.
Anyway, it's one big happy ending.
The meow needs to stop. Please stop it immediately.
I think we're interrupting something here.
You're not interrupting anything.
Let's
The
go
meow
leave it.
stuff is really weird. I don't like it. About Ryuki.
Please, don't talk about him. Please.
It's actually really sad because I'm pretty sure it was implied that Ryuki had feelings for Date, like real, actual romantic feelings. So that's very sad.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Hitomi is Iris's mother, as well as Mizuki's elementary school teacher, and Date is Mizuki's adoptive father. Hitomi and Date are hitting on each other right now in front of Mizuki. How to describe what she's going through? Disgusting? Unbearable? Nothing she can do. Yeah, let's get out of here. And quickly. Let me guess. Leanne? Kizuna? They love the park. They're always here. Yep.
Oh, Mizuki. Quartz. How are you?
That's
Can you not call me that?
Aw, come on. You used to like that name.
Nope. What was BB's job?
I only stole from people who made dirty money. Or else Quartz wouldn't approve. And Quartz would donate her share to orphanages all over the country.
So you were like bandits of justice.
Yeah.
How amazing. That might be overstating it.
About going to Horadori Institute 6 years ago.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Late that night, I went to the basement of Horadori Institute with Quartz.
But there was nothing there. It was just an empty space.
The slicer was hidden under the floor, and there was no door going to Uru's room.
There might have been a way in, but we didn't have time to look.
Yeah. Right after we got down there, we heard footsteps.
We ran out of Horadori Institute after getting up the stairs.
How did you end up at the stadium?
That.
I contacted Leon. I thought he could help.
He's fairly large.
Kizuna was listening in on the conversation.
And he has a key.
So...
Yes. I asked if there was any way I could help. We will put an end to Terra's plan. I could not simply
And then she
stay
pulled
put
out a
there.
minigun.
Considering the circumstances, it makes sense that Leon wouldn't decline. Thwarting Terror's plan.
Terra was the one
I am
who
sure he wanted Kizuna present to witness his heroism.
put her in a wheelchair, so...
I started to think of a plan. I wanted to take Kizzy there, but she had to be safe, no matter what. And that's when I remembered the armored vehicle. I knew it was at the Kumakuras.
It would have been
so
good
I
if she
called
was
Moma and asked
in
if I could borrow it.
the armored vehicle,
Moma
but not in
said,
the back of it.
Sounds like fun. How about I tag along?
Good old MoMA.
And as for who's driving, I know a guy.
Oh, he called
That
Ota?
explains Ota. I see.
He called Ota. Oh my god. Of course he did.
Oh, what I was shooting at the stadium? It was loaded with rubber bullets. I could never intentionally kill someone.
You're so nice,
Because rubber bullets have
Kizzy.
never killed someone. What happened to running away?
We canceled.
Why?
My father...
Accepted our relationship.
Seriously? You know how the press began to report on our deeds at the stadium? We agreed to some interviews.
And that's where we just came out and said it. Kizzy and I are together.
And so, my father can no longer deny our relationship.
The two of them were partially responsible for saving humanity. There's no way he could force them to break up now.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be pretty
happy
sus.
for you. Congrats, you two.
Yeah. Thanks to you both.
I am very grateful.
Have you heard from Boss?
Yes, I did hear something. She wanted me to tell you. Light is 25.5.
Okay, wait a minute. What? Oh, I've already forgotten the other thing where it was like horizontal is this times this.
You're gonna stick with that, huh?
I've already forgotten. Sunfish pocket. Ota. Oh my god. Do we have to see Ota?
Mizuki, I finally have an orichalcum trident.
Do we have to see Ota?
Oh, right. You own this place.
Thanks, chump.
Oh, Mizuki!
Like a friend discount?
Nope.
That's not fair, Mizuki. I always give you free food at the Matsushita Diner, don't I?
Yeah, free pickles. Cheapskate.
Here's the really funny thing. The maid cafe Sunfish Pocket was originally run by Mizuki's adoptive father, Renju. Due to certain events, Mizuki's taken over. Yeah. Mizuki, despite being a cop at Abyss, owns a maid cafe, a production company, which Iris works at, a warehouse in the warehouse district. I mean, she owns a lot. She's pretty rich.
This might make you kinda angry, but I think Mame is a hero. Think about it. Uru, the culprit of the HB case, brutally killed 3 people. Not to mention he tried to brainwash all of mankind.
That's true.
And Mame punished that evildoer. I can't condemn her for
well,
that.
Punish is an interesting word.
What is it, Mizuki?
Well, I don't mean to defend what Uru did, but he was held captive underground since the age of 6. They took half his organs from him forcibly.
Oh, yeah.
When you take that into account,
He was a victim.
Perhaps Chikara was the
He was still a
worst
problem,
person.
though. He may have been a
Here's the
victim,
way I
but he
see
was a
it.
problem.
evil is created from a greater evil.
It is our mission to destroy the root of all evil.
Doesn't look like our mission's gonna end anytime soon.
I don't remember that signing up. Have you ever, boss?
Yeah, she gave me a message for you. Female is 6.607.
I'm never
not
gonna
sure
remember
what
any of
that's
these
supposed
numbers.
to mean, but there it is.
What could that mean?
It's a long story, so I'll cut right to it. So there we were, the 5 of us in the truck heading to the stadium.
Ota, Iris, Kizzy, Moma, and Leon, right?
And we saw those 3 being held up by the riot police. Or, I guess those 4.
Ryuki, Genny, Shoma, and Roboji.
They said they were headed to the stadium too, so we let them hop in the back. Then we drove right through the barricade and saved the day.
Uh-huh. I bet the cops were like, an armored vehicle? What?
For now. We got the info, so let's...
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to see Ota any more than I have to. Oh god, Moma. This isn't any better. This isn't any better. Oh, Moma. Yo, it's the secretary. Did he get with the secretary?
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh my god,
What's
he's
up
got the
with your
collar back
voice?
on. Oh,
It's
no.
a Vochlocho. Vochocho? It stands for Voice Changing Lock Choker. I borrowed it from MoMA 6 years ago, but I don't use it anymore, so I returned it.
Awful honorable of you. Never thought I'd get
Oh,
it back.
That's just... What are you doing here?
I was checking some job hunting websites and
You're
I saw
gonna
this
be-
place. So now I work here Fridays. Oh, don't worry. I'm still working at Lemniscate.
Secretary for the
Full
Mafia.
time ever. Isn't that right, Miss President?
Oh, sorry. I don't handle the personnel stuff.
What's your job here?
Making tea, answering the phone, slicking up the guts.
So old school. Did I hear something about oil and guns?
She's also in charge of puff puffing.
What? What is that?
What do you have that on?
No reason. Just fucking around with it.
He was saying, Mama, I love you. Marry me.
Chinpei.
Gag. Shinpei, get your knife ready. You're cutting off your finger.
No.
No.
Why would I do that? Just look at Phoebe. Her outfit is in shambles. I want to buy her new clothes, please.
Leave me alone. I like my clothes. What is this?
That made me cry. Beautiful sisterly love.
Oh god.
Hey, you guys are all right. Take that ball the dragon is holding. It's
Yo, I'll take that.
I can't take that.
Yeah, you can.
Don't worry about it. Hortz made me a hell of a lot of cash back in the day.
Yo, you did
Stop
what?
calling me that. Hey, Mizuki, did you just take the ball?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who are you waiting for?
Yeah, that boss lady sent word. She told me you two'd be coming. She said to tell you this. Darkness is 5.479. I have no idea what it means.
Me neither. Boy.
So, Ritsu, it's time for the Puff Puff.
Roger that. The usual.
Please, no.
All right,
My name is
Mama.
Ritsuko.
Can you close your eyes for me?
Got it. Like this?
Now, hold still.
Okay.
Ritsu, come on.
Hi-ya!
Yo.
Mama.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Done here. Done here.
No, Simon.
The voice is the
Done
only
here.
thing salvaging this from being...
No.
The voice makes it worse. Yeah.
Let's go, BB.
It's time to get out of here.
Please.
Wow.
Done here. Thank you. Let's go see Mama. Momo is always the worst, to be honest. Momo is worse than Ota. Oh my gosh, it's the freaking bodyguard again. You.
So you two are sisters, huh?
How'd you know?
You
Any
solved
information?
the case already, but you're still hungry for more, hmm? Well, I do have some very valuable information. 6 years ago, on February 15th, Uru contacted So Sajima, the former politician.
We never figured out what that was about.
Why do you suppose he did that?
I don't know.
Because So was his father.
What?
An illegitimate love child.
What?
She took the baby to Iowa, then committed suicide.
So is out here. Why is it that
It's
So
just
is
a
the father
rumor.
of every
There's no
murderer in the
proof.
games?
But that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? I'm guessing Uru wanted to
If
meet
there
him.
ever is an
The man
AI3,
who threw
watch
him
So
and his mother
Sajima.
away like garbage. That was where his tragedy began, after all. If So hadn't neglected them, Uru never would have been given up for adoption.
This man. Where's
I
So
don't
now?
know. He's not at his manor. He disappeared
skipped the
about
country.
2 weeks ago.
He's out, bro.
Maybe he fled the country.
Fled the country? Why?
He's a cunning old man. I'm sure he sensed something coming.
He knew this would get back
he
to him
must have thought the
eventually.
authorities would eventually connect him to Terra. So, he decided to leave before it was too late.
Exactly. I want to
You're
drink.
already drinking a cream soda.
No, not this drink.
No alcohol for you. You're only 18.
I'm good then, right? I'm 24.
Nope. I know you came here on your motorbike. Have some Alfrey instead.
Are you from boss?
Boss as in your boss? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Boss left us a present somewhere, but we don't know where it is.
She said something about asking our friends.
I see. Then why don't I ask the mighty...
Yeah!
Good idea.
Oh
Okay
my God.
then. Milky white orbs of power has the biggest... That is...
Who cares? That's what I thought.
We'll put that aside for now.
Oh my
Can we
God,
put it
everyone's like
aside
Mizuki,
forever?
please.
Okay, time to get serious now. Oh, balls. Where is the present that Boss has hidden?
Go to Nice. The hidden secret can be found there.
Okay.
So?
Go to Nyes. The secret is there?
That has nothing to do with Boss's task. I am sure Mama is...
But...
Well, whatever. Pretty sure we're done with that.
Mama, we're
already? I wanted to talk more about Lee.
No, we're done talking
come back
about
again.
that. We're done talking about Lien. It probably is hidden at Nyes, is the funny part. Oh, my thing just died. Oops. Oh well, not much I can really do about that. This ending is running pretty long.
Nice to see you.
Oh, Mizuki Kuranushi.
Please don't call me that. I'm supposed to be called Big Sis.
It would be a little strange to call you that.
Do you remember me too?
Of course I do. You were only 3 when the Okiura family took you in. I never thought that girl was really you. Both of you have grown so much. You two used to cry and cry. Now you're both police officers. I'm proud that you've grown up to be such good people. Yes, that was me. I didn't have proof, but I suspected that they were doing morally questionable research there. And that you two were subject to it. I wasn't ignoring the signs. I only noticed it a few years after you two came here. They acted on it right away. And went straight to the police. They told me they couldn't do anything without proof. So I leaked the information to the press, which led to the Institute being closed. I did it for the two of you.
How sweet.
But didn't you help it reopen? I'm having trouble following your logic.
Maybe you thought that...
That. I spoke to your cohort, Ryuki, about this.
You could control it?
Human experimentation is intolerable. But the other research being done at Horadori Institute was extremely valuable and had a bright future. There were many hardworking people there that had nothing, and at that point, the two of you were no longer affiliated, which is why I provided the money for the reopening. I did it so I could keep an eye on them and prevent them from continuing their illicit research.
You're from Boss?
Your adoptive mother. She gave me a message. Male is 5.4.
Oh my god.
You were both bundles of energy, I'll tell you that much. You ripped the swing right off its chains.
Oh my god, of course she did.
Mizuki, you tore the pipes off the jungle gym and played cat's cradle with them. Whenever you did something bad, myself and the other staff scolded you. You would both cry and literally run through walls. I'm sure you can still see the damage in some of them, but whatever you did, no one was upset with you. After you cried, you would both have such bright smiles.
That's really sweet, though.
Sounds like us.
Yes, I remember them well.
How
Your
come you didn't say
smiles haven't
anything?
changed a bit.
No one says anything?
Please, don't ask me about that. I've already told Kizuna everything.
I guess he doesn't want to talk about their relationship.
Well, fair enough.
Guess not.
You don't know? It's called Purge. DNA treatment.
This is not the same as TC Purge, of course.
Of course.
TC Purge was a virus that was created using Purge technology.
Even now, I don't think financing Horadori Institute was a mistake. They were able to create the technology for Purge. The technology can save countless lives.
Right.
Including
Assuming
yours.
It's...
What?
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat. For example, severe congenital heart disease.
Okay.
Now curable.
Cool.
Baby, that's great
That is
news.
great news.
Your illness can be cured.
Oh.
Oh, good.
What is it?
Well...
It's a weird thing to say.
It's just so much to process.
That is fair.
I'm happy for you, BB.
Yeah.
They're such good sisters.
Mr. Chieda, thank you.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Mr. Chieda?
And please, continue to keep an eye on Kizuna.
We will.
Yeah, of course.
See you later. Smell you later, bro.
It's still bothering me. I know what you're thinking. What Mama said, right?
Go to Nyes.
Go to Nyes.
The hidden secret can be found there.
Okay.
But what's the last secret? I guess the only thing left is Tokiko. Why did she kill herself? Why did she order Amame to do those things?
Maybe she wanted to be caught?
Taking Jin's left half to the stadium. And taking her own body to the president's office, too. Yeah. We have no idea. Why did Tokiko do all that?
Who can say?
It is Tokiko's hologram. This was among the data that was sent to me by Tama.
Welcome. I apologize, but I am currently unavailable.
Currently unavailable
if you do
for
not
all
mind,
time.
If it's no trouble, would you guide me to Moksha?
What?
I will tell you a number. It is a crucial figure that can create a scene in this false world. It is called the nil number. Are you prepared? Please take note of it. And now, I will look forward to, but I am not talking about that, of course. Ryuki? No, not Ryuki either. But you. The one listening to me now.
The player? No.
Yes, the Freyer. You.
Yeah, we know. You're self-aware. Got it. She does the symbol one last time. Well, that didn't help. We didn't find anything. The stadium. Oh no. The stadium is a large open area. You know what that means. You know what it means. We're at the ending, and it's a large open area.
Stadium?
You already know what we're
doing here. What? You mean you don't get it, BB? Boss's present is probably here.
Absolutely.
Why do you think that?
Remember what Iris said?
Vertical is male multiplied by female.
Now insert the numbers
If you
that
multiply
Mr.
the
Chieda
numbers
and
together,
Ota
it gives
gave
you the same coordinates.
Male
Yada,
is 5.4.
Female is 6.607.
Yeah.
5.4 times 6.607 equals 35.6778.
That's the vertical coordinate.
Mm-hmm.
The horizontal.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light.
The boss has to be all vague about it. Can't just give you the information. Has to be vague.
Light is 25.5.
5.479 times 25.5 equals 139.7145.
Okay, those numbers, 35.6778 and 100, don't they sound familiar? Oh, yeah.
The NirvanA initiative.
North 35.6778, East 139.7145.
I see.
The vertical and horizontal were referring to coordinates.
Which is here. The present must be here somewhere in the stadium.
The present is a
But-
dance-off, and you know it. The present is a dance-off.
Roboji.
Roboji. Hello?
It looks
What is it?
pretty big.
It is somewhat unnerving.
Somewhat unnerving.
Not something that would make a kid cheer with joy. Anyway.
Why
Open
don't
it.
you open it?
Okay,
Keep me in suspense.
it's scary.
It's fine. It will not explode.
That you know of.
Are you sure?
It might.
This is boss we're talking about.
Well, I suppose I can't be sure.
I know. X-ray.
It's probably Date. It's Ryuki! Oh my god, of course it's Ryuki.
Took you long enough. I was suffocating in there.
Ryuki.
Ryuki?
It's Ryuki.
And I'm here too.
And Tama, of course.
Tama.
Your body.
You're healed?
I'm perfectly
Freaking
fine.
alive.
Not perfect. His wounds still haven't healed.
This is
But I
another
feel no
last
pain
minute
at all.
sacrifice. Fake out.
Because I've got you hopped up on painkillers.
You need to go back to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I had to do it. Boss gave me a call.
Of course.
Hey, Ryuki. You hear you can walk now?
That's not an excuse.
I have a favor to ask you. I want to set up a little surprise for those two.
Waiting for it. I'm waiting for the
And
dance
if they
number.
know, I'm demoting you. Good luck.
So,
That's awful.
yeah.
How mean. She's the devil.
She's the devil.
But I'm glad you're okay, Ryuki. You seem to be doing well.
How could you be alive for a whole
Yes.
weekend we didn't know? That's
Congratulations,
crazy
Ryuki.
sauce. Like, come on.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we made you worry.
You two are like a married couple.
Well,
You can't be serious.
They need to make
All right,
Dache a new
everyone,
AI ball.
listen
then.
up.
Oh no. This is where it begins. Oh, here it comes. I know it's gonna start any second now.
Here we go. Let's celebrate
Here
Ryuki's
it comes.
full recovery.
Here
it's
comes.
not a full recovery.
Anyway, we have a special dance for you.
No.
Please watch us.
Not another
Start
dance.
the music!
Don't do it. Wow, they just had to do it one more time, didn't they?
And now I'm taking heat in the bathroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my
I guess it is a better song than Invincible Rainbow Arrow. I'll give it that. Oh, it's Aiba. She's just here now.
Why is that making me cry?
Ryuki, you have stitches and bandages and you're bleeding. Please stop.
Enough of that nonsense, drop all the pretense. You've got to break the chains of fate on your own. Come on, come on, come on.
What is Bayonetta? Yeah.
Only girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts unite the light through the night. If the voice wants to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am all we have.
They couldn't help themselves, could they? Where are the others that jump in? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the whole cast to be here. Where's Boss? Where's MoMA? Bring him in. Yep. There's Shoma.
Oh look, here comes my mermaid
Again,
girl.
please.
Relax,
Again, please.
is my nice girl.
Hey, I saw a Kappa that I really wanna get.
I don't think that anyone's gonna bring it yet.
Dante.
Nice idea. I've got cucumbers. Why are we?
There they are. Oh my god.
Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dreams?
But dreams aren't just for dreamers. I'll be your healer. Worlds apart, I come for you, love. Take the
Oh,
last
Prince
sip of
Charming.
princess.
This will be the final note to checkmate my heart.
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe just maybe.
Maybe not maybe.
Maybe not maybe. Look at this cast. Look at this ridiculous cast. I love it and I hate it at the same time. This world of madness. They can get down. Must have taken them a long time to memorize this. to Ryuki. He's getting recovered.
I'll put aside my duty. Good. Now it's time to kick your booty. Now that is how you earn a suspension.
That's how you earn a
So what?
suspension.
I'm here for the attention.
It's true that we can get ourselves boyfriends
Because you're human weapons and they can't contend.
We do look really cute when we're kicking some ass.
But every time you
Gave them all lines?
want to cry.
The tears will build up on the inside. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. World's most heartless beating hearts unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be whole, even with all of the sorrow inside. We are the conquerors, we achieve our dreams together.
Well done. Well done. What a surprise. Good job, boss. Well done, everyone. Just A+, brava, encore. Amazing. Is that the end? Is that really the end, or is that the fake end? Is that the real end? Because that felt like an end. Just have to marvel in awe. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That felt like an end. Huh? And there you go. Made with Unity. Well, that was AI, the Somnium Files, NirvanA Initiative. I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me on this several month-long journey. It's been something else. A lot of fun, a lot of mystery. We finally figured out what the heck was going on. It was even more convoluted than I originally thought it was going to be. It somehow even beat that out somehow. I mean, I don't know how, especially given last game and the bar that was set. You know what I mean? And it went past that bar and went into the stratosphere, literally. So, again, my name is Caleb with Fuzzpot Gaming. I'd like to thank you guys so much. If you like these kind of streams, don't be afraid to like, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. Follow us on Twitch. All of our social stuff is down in the description below. But really quick, I'd just like to give one last shout out to our last follower on Twitch, Digital Wolf, our last subscriber, Roblox, wait, let me pull that up. Hang on, sorry. Roblox Life Best, question mark, and of course Cartoon with a $6 donation. Again, you guys make all this possible, and we very much appreciate all of the support and all of the love. Peace out. I will see you guys next time, probably with God of War, when that releases. That should be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to that one. But thank you, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.